Bring your fight club. We're repping the crew. Battle on the floor. It's me and you. Pose them up right. Let the showdown begin. In this action figure world, we're destined to win. Got my action for all the nerd shit. We're ready to share. Let's build this community with flair. Wait. Join in, make friends, show us your style. Talk toys, comics, movies, let's get wild. Tell your story, share the vibe, it's time to shine. Figure Fight Club open mic night. Come and join the line.
Hey, what is happening? What up, what up? It is Tuesday. Illustrated Figs going solo. Just for right now, Abhi is still in India, holding it down in the motherland. But tonight is open mic night, episode 15. That's what it is. So let's bring out the gang. Welcome, gang. Let's bring them on out. Boom, boom. Oh, can't see him. Boom, boom. What up, people?
People magically appeared.
That what we're doing? I don't know. Oh, there they are. It'd be like Ty.
Ooh,
I internet out because Spectrum thought it would be cool to be out all day. And come right back on at 8
Optimus in the
o'clock.
house.
Yeah, what the heck? I'm so very confused.
I didn't know it was mask night. I got plenty of helmets.
What are you talking
I would have got my
Robin.
ghost face mask.
Yeah, you guys are fucking weird.
Big fact.
They're just more
damn.
stoned than I am, apparently.
You damn weirdos. But yeah, let me if anybody wants to jump on, let me go ahead and pop the link. I think I have to pop it again because now the show has started. So let me drop it in the comments. Boom. Whoops.
I think Avi already got you handled,
Their
bro.
device.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be put it in there.
There we go.
He your best mod out there, bro.
You're gonna play the piano today?
So yeah, how's everyone doing? How was everybody's weekend?
I bought some Diet Pepsi.
Picked up Diet Pepsi, nice.
It's Tuesday, and it's already been a long week.
I feel you on that. I do feel you on that. Shit.
That's a great start.
Right?
Jeff, I gotta say,
Focus.
I can't read your handwriting, brother. Like, even if I showed that, I don't think anybody else is.
That's the idea.
So the
Do it,
person
Rex.
can't-
Do
I
it.
want the
Boy,
post
Rex.
office to suffer.
Hop on. Open mic night.
Don't be scared. Join
I'm
us.
scared.
We don't bite.
Don't be
I had
scared.
to make sure,
Most of the
I had to
time.
make sure I don't have any weird stuff on
I don't
my
think
show.
we're 5 minutes in yet, so I ain't gonna say that.
Uh-oh.
All right, cool. Well, let's I know we waited until late in the show last time, but I'm ready to show off some pickups early. So what did we get? Anybody got any new things?
Let
Jay's
me
got
see
a
'em,
box.
bruh. Yeah, I mean, I got the one. That's all I got this week.
I
I got
didn't get
box
much,
coming
but I
out
got a
the
couple
workday
things.
I'm excited about, though.
Ooh.
I forgot what you looked like, Max.
I could.
Thought you looked like Optimus the whole time.
I was just waiting for him to fall out the screen from, like, not being able to breathe.
I was waiting for him to turn into a truck.
What's
There he is.
Hey, what up?
dude?
Sorry, running a little late.
It's okay. We won't tell nobody.
And you missed it.
You're right
What's up,
on
Toy
time.
Rex?
What I missed?
There you go.
Can you hear me?
You missed Optimus. He joined
Little
us for a
fight.
little bit.
Hey, what's up, Frankie?
Real
All
quick,
right.
shout out chat. We got the members. I see all the members in the stream. What's up? What's up? I
What's up,
see
Frankie?
our glorious mod Roll Keeper keeping it down. What's up, Roll Keeper?
You
Frankie, hop on.
Hey, yo,
Hello,
Frankie.
Frankie.
Happy birthday,
yo.
bro.
Indeed,
Hop on.
happy birthday, Frankie. That was a fun stream yesterday.
Was that yesterday or was that 2 days? I don't even know.
It was Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Yep.
These are all running together.
Just trying to pay attention to all the streams is difficult for me.
Meh.
Oh yeah, there's like a whole damn Netflix of streams now. You gotta have a damn TV guide and
Gotta watch
damn memory
wrestling.
and
It's like having cable, you know?
Right.
There you go, content creators. If you're looking for your niche, you can be the TV guide for YouTube.
Oh
Yeah, there's
That's
somebody
all
needs
my
to
channel will
fill.
be 24/7, just showing what time slots other YouTubers are going.
But it'll be
That could
the
be like
it'll
a-
be the old school style where you got to wait for it to
Yep.
scroll.
We
and
all
then you
have
gotta
a
fucking-
problem.
you
I
gotta
don't
come
know.
back again.
There could be like a Talk Soup YouTube channel.
There could be a Talk Soup YouTube. That's not a bad idea either.
Oh my god, that would
Jeff,
get so much
I
hate.
literally put in my comments, if you're ever up for a collab, I'm totally down with that.
Yep, I am.
Always.
That's all I got. Just yep.
Come on, Brandon, since you're so excited, what'd you get?
I want to see what Jay got. 'Cause
Uh,
fuck everybody else because I gave the stuff to Jay. So
Yeah,
fuck off
I only
everyone.
got
Hey, what'd you get?
I only got 2 figs. I'll show it off
Oh.
first.
Oh, that's cool.
Just real
A
quick, 'cause
McFarlane
it's-
figure.
All those
Great.
shells are looking
Yeah,
so
no,
much
it's like
better.
you're
Uh,
exploding stuff.
So I will say I've seen glimpses of new stuff coming out from McFarlane, and I'm happy to say I don't give a shit. So I'm way over that.
right,
it's
okay.
done.
All right, Frankie.
But
put me
so I got count from the holothon,
Oh.
and finally the 2 amigos showed up. So we got Bert. No, that's not
Ooh,
Bert. That's Ernie.
that's Ernie.
Vice partner.
and we got Pimp Bert right here. And these are fantastic. They're like dudes in a suit. Like I love that they're full scale. They're not like little puppet size. So these dudes are really sick.
So,
So,
are you now like motivated to take like just disturbing photos with them now?
Oh, it's on.
Because
It is.
Holding
everyone
guns
has
and
to
doing
be-
drugs and stuff, drinking,
Yeah,
I
they have
Brandon-
gripping hands and trigger hands. So like it's- you
Soliciting.
can- yeah.
Brandon, how
especially
does
Bird.
scale with xenomorphs?
I got 2
So
holy
questions.
crap. Hey, Bert, there's an alien behind us, Bert.
I had some xenomorphs from
Hey-ho.
NECA, but I don't have any anymore, so that kind of sucks.
Now
But
that you
especially
have
Bert.
those,
Everyone needs.
do you
xenomorphs.
want a Sesame Street? And if it was done by Duarte, how much would you pay for it?
Dude, I don't even know where I'm gonna put the freaking command center. Like,
Come on, man.
Holy
Sesame
crap.
Street's a little smaller. The the little stoop
that
right
would
there
that
with
would
the
work.
door.
Yeah, you
yeah,
just- You just
With the
need to
window.
step in Mr. Hooper's shop. That's it.
Little,
That's all you
little
need.
Oscar
That's
where
true.
Oscar sits right outside the
Nah,
steps
I'd have
right
to be
there.
at least 2 square feet. At least 2 square feet.
I need a Katy
And then-
Perry to go with Elmo for sure.
That's fair.
Katy Perry.
And
She
then
just
you'd
went to
have
space for 3 minutes.
Couldn't you
You have
just
to
use
have
the top
lights.
portion of the musk and then kind of do a little bit of extra?
Yeah,
Yeah, it would
detail?
make a good Dio Street, especially you can have like
up,
turtles
Leia?
off on there, so you can have
Yeah,
a sewer underneath.
I'm
It'd be-
not a
it'd be sick.
Sesame Street fan, but if you're a Sesame Street fan, you're out there listening, hit Duarte up. I'm sure he'll make it.
Well, that's the thing is I'm not either. Like I didn't like Sesame Street as a kid, and I haven't really watched it. But I'm very familiar with it. But these figures, like they're
Yo,
so
that
good.
count. I want that count just because of the cape I saw you had last week.
I
Yeah,
want
the
figures
cape is
for
dope.
I want figures for Dave Chappelle's version of Sesame Street.
Oh,
The
the
syphilis
hell
puppet
yeah.
and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like
And I
Avenue Q.
That'll be third
Oh my
party.
god.
What do you guys remember? What was that other one? Crank Yankers.
Yeah.
That was a funny
Mhm.
one. I need some of those. But yeah, if you find these, I got these off of NECA. They actually ship pretty fast because I found Bert in the store, but like, I was like, well, I already got them, so whatever. But yeah, these are sick. I would scoop these. You have a lot of fun with these. These are. Dope.
I forget who had the pictures, but someone had the blocky Sesame Street ones, and those scale perfectly as puppets with 1/12
Yeah.
stuff. Those are
So you can do
I
some
would pick
cool
those up.
perspective things where you zoom in like this, and then you zoom out, and then you get those. You can do some cool stuff with that.
Blockies needs to make a ventriloquist dummy from Batman so we can have the ventriloquist.
apparently they just released a bunch of amazing Transformers figures too.
What up, Justin? What up,
I'm
you
in the
magnificent
field still.
bastards? And Rowdy.
What up,
Rouse.
And
Oh.
me.
Appreciate that. Oh, so we got our first rejoin for 1 month. That's sick. Appreciate it.
It's been a month. Wow.
I wonder if I
Frankie,
got
that's
that
the
one.
best
crazy.
quote
Already?
I have read all day.
Yeah. So who's got some figs?
Since I am leaving in a minute, I just wanted to jump on to let you guys know. One, I got the Maximum series.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
But
Put him on the big screen.
I actually got 2 of them, so I'm doing a giveaway on my Instagram.
Okay.
So if anyone of you follow me, I'm Tyrannosaurus on Instagram. All you guys, I have all the rules there. Basically, follow me, like the comment, comment and tag someone, and then for an extra entry, just share the story. So
Cool.
Cool.
I think I saw your Instagram post, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I'm really jealous because I want mine. Hasbro canceled my pre-orders.
I got lucky. So I obviously order too much stuff, and I get these extra $5 coupons from Best Buy. So I use those for like things like this. I got one maximum series I paid for, and then the other one I just kind of got for free because I use all my points for that. So I'm doing a giveaway for it. So
I was going to ask if you got them from Amazon because I got my shipping notification for mine Sunday for it to ship tomorrow, and I was like, "Fuck this!" Canceled it.
I should have mine on Tuesday.
Yeah, no, I got mine from. I got actually one from Amazon and one from Best Buy. So I did my pre-order from Amazon and then my free one from Best Buy. I did doing the same thing for the Hulk as well. So.
Yeah, Best Buy was $10 cheaper than everybody, so I'll probably keep that. For
they fixed it. They fixed that, but yes, it was for a while.
Yeah, they fixed that quick.
They're honoring it though. I think they're honoring what they sold at that price.
Yeah.
Yep, they are. So
they're probably like,
that's
wait,
a good
this
price
shit's
for that
60? Oh
maximum
shit.
Hulk. $50. That's a good price for it.
yes, I'm excited for it. I don't care how many people are hating on it. I'm really excited for the Thunderclap hands. I'm really excited. I'm a Hulk collector, so
That sculpts are cool. I like
If
that.
you're happy with it, I am happy for you.
Yeah,
I think
exactly. If it brings you joy, man, then
hell
that's all
yeah.
that counts. Doesn't matter what anybody else fucking
Just
says.
fucks the camera.
that's right. Yep. So
I think I
anyways, I
can't
wanted to
wait.
go on to say that. So I love what I'm going to keep watching you guys, but I'm cleaning my house, so.
That's
But
fine.
anyways,
Go
you guys
follow
have
him on Instagram. Go follow him on
Yeah.
Instagram if you want to win.
Thank you.
Do it.
Appreciate it.
Yep. See ya.
Do it if you want to live.
See,
I
man.
know
I
I,
think
I
God
liked
will
and
thank you
commented
for
and all
plugging
that
it.
stuff.
Fucking that
I
guy
love
buying
you,
the
just
Ultimate
man.
Hulk, right? Jesus Christ. I'm joking.
This stupid fucking.
I just want to
piece of shit.
take pictures of that Hulk. When
What
I
you
have
doing
it,
over there,
with that
Jay?
face everybody hates.
I'm opening what Jeff gave
I
me.
just want the
and
Marvel
I'll
versus
tell you right
Capcom
off the
head.
bat
That's all I
that
want.
this is Dubon's bird, and I do
Yep.
not have him, and I am very excited to have that.
Oh yeah, the bird.
You mentioned that you liked the bird, so I was like, wait a minute, I got like 4 of those. So I sent you the bird.
And then
My bud.
is that
Hell yeah.
That's a little fan movie that is an independent film was made.
Froggy Flips?
Nope, that is Eric from Horror Freak in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Froggy makes an appearance in Retro Freaks 2, though, as does Pixel
Oh.
Dan and several other YouTubers. And not
Okay.
Shartimus Prime, which makes me
And
happy.
then he gave me
He was in
just
the first.
You might want to watch out for Thunderclap.
a baggie full of parts. So I got
Yes, sir.
that and Retro Freaks, and I'm about to see what all this is.
Yo, speaking of baggy of parts, I seen your message and I replied in my head, but not in real life.
Nice.
I know, because I didn't get a reply.
I know, my bad. My bad.
Also, Jay, I really like your fucking t-shirt, as per usual.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Who knows who that is besides Jeff?
Is it Fear and Loathing in
What,
Las
Hunter?
Vegas?
Yeah, it's
Johnny Depp?
Hunter S.
Thompson.
Thompson.
There you go.
Come on, subculture.
All right, well, that's all I got for y'all.
Nice.
I got something.
Wow.
What you got?
Is it merch?
It's not an action figure, but Hasbro makes it technically.
Oh.
I have another one too.
Oh, magic.
Oh, I was
but-
hoping you had merch.
Oh, I mean, if you asked, I do have merch now. So there's that too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Since he brought it up, I mean,
Oh, cool. That's dope.
Nice.
I also have memberships,
Yay.
so that's also cool. Those are my pickups.
Sweet.
And a fantastic conversation with D Amazing.
Oh yeah, I had a really great interview with D. So if you want to see that, go check that out.
That was a good show, too.
That was really good.
really good show.
Thank you. I tried.
Man, I'm going to have to get another one of these female elf builders. I got so many parts of this shit now. I just ain't got enough
You
to
are
put somebody together.
obsessed, Jay. You totally get your own world. We're like talking about all these awesome things, and I'm just hearing, I need to buy this other Mythic Legion.
He's gonna pop in one of these days, and we're all gonna have very stern looks on our face, and we're gonna be like, Jay, We're here to talk today about your problem.
Be an intervention.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I got
when
today.
when y'all start paying my bills, we can have that conversation.
You know, the problem is you end up with so many extra parts, and it's really cool, but like, there's no legs to build full bodies.
Right. You just need like arms and legs.
Yeah, arms and legs. Like, come on.
Thank you, Roll Keeper.
Put out some arms and legs packs.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Some arms
Like,
and leg packs.
Listen, I told my wife I was getting into bodybuilding, but when she saw the pile of Mythic Legion, she's like, "Oh,
Yeah, he meant fig bodybuilding. Fig building. That's funny.
My
I
girl
told my wife I was bringing home 6 figures a week.
Yeah.
Oh.
She
It's
likes
true.
the little
And now she's disappointed.
she likes to hear she's like, what's the story? Because I'll have my own story. So she'll like give me the fantasy background and I'll just make up some shit.
I got notification my entrance stage should be here this week, so that's gonna be sick for my
just in
Raw
time for
reign.
WrestleMania."
Yeah, I'm gonna show that off for sure.
Wait. When is WrestleMania?
This
Saturday.
Maybe
weekend.
this week. It's this week.
Shit, I need to
Saturday,
watch that.
Sunday.
I mean,
Wait, is
I
Rhea
guess
Ripley? Is she wrestling?
Triple
Yeah,
threat
she's in
match.
a triple threat.
Okay, I need to
could
watch.
show off. I took a
You
stick
got,
out of the backyard, threw a little paint on it, threw a
That's sick.
Did you
fossilized
just see what God just did to us, man?
fish tooth.
That's dope.
So I guess that's new,
Nice.
but not really a pickup since I made it.
Pretty cool
That's
though.
it, right as fuck. But
If I didn't know it was a stick, I would say it was like a real accessory. That's cool.
we're yeah,
That
just
turned
we
out
got
good.
the backyard. But since he just gave me this other thing, he might be getting this from Jeff instead.
Yeah, you said you liked the elven stuff, and like that's
Yeah.
basically a tribal staff. And like when you showed me that guy a couple days ago, I was like, oh fuck,
it
you made
might
a
be
staff.
little too short. I might have to use them for one of the smaller goat dudes I'm getting in from Duarte. Yeah,
Excuse me.
'cause
Thank you
There's
once again,
definitely
Roll Keeper.
the size difference there.
Does
So
size really matter?
I don't know. Ask her.
Not when you're
Yeah,
single.
that's dope.
Yo, Ty.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm gonna get you for your birthday, Ty?
Pair of baby hands.
Hooker?
No. No, a professional.
Oh damn.
What am I doing better?
No, but unfortunately, he didn't finish the sentence. It's a
Smooth
professional
music.
voice actor. That's right. The
I'll
whole time,
finish the
say
sentence.
whatever you want for your voicemails.
Hey, Brandon, I got some stuff I didn't.
What's up, Robert?
Cool. Let me switcheroo.
So,
You know,
my
get-
buddy Shane, he eventually ended up winning the Dragonfly, and like he knows that I only do Night Force Joes and like bad guys, and so he sent me a box and like okay, and Ted's Blue Beetle from the Justice League and like Justice Powers and the McFarlane scale was in it, a 3.75 inch scale Moon Knight carded great figure. And he also sent me the goddamn Night Force figures from the Dragonfly that he won. That he legit won. And I was blown the fuck away by the kindness of that because I was really pissed that I couldn't get these figures, but now I could. So like I'm really fucking stoked to like view this. Like I'm a completionist when it comes to like the Night Force stuff. Everything else can fuck right off, but like I don't know. It was like the coloring on these figures, and like I was kind of pissed, and I didn't want to have to pay like more than $30 for these. And Shane was kind enough just to send them to me because he knew. So
That ripcord
that's dope.
is cool too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Night Force too. It's the best color out there.
yep, they go really well with the Veliverse Night Ops guys too. So
Yeah, yeah.
And then what? Quick Kick and Beachhead or Night Force this year?
yeah.
Is that- So most
still gonna
likely a
fucking buy
Walmart
it.
exclusive.
I can't really give people shit if they buy that Maximum Spider and they're like, "This makes me happy." When I'm like, "I'm gonna get those 2 horrible figures from GI Joe."
Did anyone get their pre-orders for GI Joes today? By the way,
Nope.
I wanted to, but I'm broke and I can't buy a claw, so that's where I'm at.
Every time I tried, I got that message all throughout the day that was like, "Sorry, it's fucked." So
PayPal.
You tried.
Yeah,
PayPal?
you have to.
PayPal.
You have to
PayPal.
go in and you have to delete your addresses, and then re-enter your address, and then it works. There was a problem. I think we figured it out where it goes when they did that big switch from the old Hasbro Pulse to the new. And I had the same problem, but you can also just use your PayPal, and that also solves it too.
let me see if they're
I got some
even in stock.
I pre-ordered 3 claws. We'll see if I keep all 3 of them. But
Watch on Sunday.
that's
Yeah,
usually what I
two,
do.
I got me 2 of those. Those things are a foot across.
Oh,
I
they're
ordered
that
2
big.
I ordered 2
Yeah,
claws.
yeah,
just
they're
because I
big.
need to have my faceplate Cobra Commander in one of those.
That's cool as fuck. I didn't know they were that wide.
Yeah, they're a foot. That's before. That's now. I think it knocks off like 2 inches or so when you fold the wings up on each side or something like that. So
That's still cool as shit. I really wish they had their goddamn money.
Nobody's
for it.
kicking a foot long out of bed.
Still up.
Did y'all
That's cool.
see that the dragon is on Big Bad Toy Store and it has that
Yeah.
tariff message underneath it?
And it's
Yeah,
like
it's like
$200 more.
Well,
Yeah,
first
yeah.
of all,
How much more?
I have
$200
no
to $300
problem
more.
with
It's like $7.99, I think.
What was
And
that?
then they have
They bought some, obviously. Is what
the
happened.
tariff message with them. What I like is no, we're not pre-charging you for the tariff, because that means the tariff might not be on when your stuff arrives. Yes, be aware that if it does arrive, you're gonna get hit. That's transparency. I don't think anyone should have
That's
any.
fair. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Instead of just hitting us beforehand, like
Does it
There's
qualify
no-
for
we
$8
charge them
shipping?
upfront, AKA some of my vendors in my industry. So at
Yeah.
least this way,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I was
gone
gonna
$4
ask- I was gonna
shipping.
ask you about that to see how bad it was with you, because I mean, all the stuff you use in your job is plastic, right? Or plastic or aluminum or whatever, and like most of that's
my
imported, right?
top selling grills came from Canada.
Uh-huh.
I sell fireplaces. Guess where the steel comes for ductwork? Canada. I sell outdoor furniture. All outdoor wicker has always been coming from Asia.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure 70% of our steel comes from Canada.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on it, but
Not that we're talking politics. I'm just saying. It's like
No,
Guess
no,
what,
we're just
man?
talking reality of
With
how
that-
it is.
if we have to deal
I
with
got
that
him.
real
It
stuff,
worked.
we can deal with it with our toys.
Yeah, it's not like we're going to have LP go assault Canada for us so we can get cheaper goods.
yeah, that ain't gonna go well with his little pirate gun.
Appreciate the tip. That order went through. Sick. Nice.
We're
Easy.
gonna have to get them better arms.
So what'd you get, Brandon? Did you get a claw or did you get figures? Both?
I just got 3 claws. I don't know why. That's a lot.
Just
And I-
3. That's all.
They look cool. I mean,
And I bought that
They
snake
do.
eyes
They look.
and I got
It's
it.
a, it's, a, it's a glider thing, right? Like a jetpack?
Yeah, yeah.
like a
Yeah,
jetpack
okay.
glider.
People ask, why do people like Cobra so much versus Joe's?
They look
Okay,
cool.
They have cooler shit.
Joe's, you
That's
get
cool.
a guy in a parachute, while Cobra guys get a rocket-powered hang glider. You tell me which would you rather?
We're not alike.
You know who
Joe
also
was
has a
always-
rocket powered hand
They're
Joe,
built different.
Joe always
Batman.
had their foot in reality. You know, the early days anyway. The foot in reality, and Cobra always had Mars Industry, Destro creating
What's
the
up, David?
crazy sci-fi weapons.
What's going on?
Well, it was like
Good.
forward.
I got some stuff whenever you're ready, Brandon.
Ooh, make me jealous, Max.
Oh, you're gonna like this because
Oh, honey.
Max got some head today.
Oh wow.
Hello.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, none of this shit is for me. So, but
Yeah.
all this is the
Oh.
stuff that Creative sent. All this is going down to Columbia.
Sure.
Got
Tenzin.
Oh, there's that red hood. I see that red hood head.
oh man, that is so sweet too.
It's a lot of head.
All kinds of weapons. Got his. This thing is genius. It's the little string glider. Yep. And all kinds of weapons that unfortunately I can't steal any of them because none of them scale with anything I own. So and some nice little berets. Some more. I mean, there's Creative did a great job. Pretty sure that's like a John Wick head. I can't.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yep.
So
That or Jesus.
anyway, I will also show this. So this is the second box.
Here you go.
And it is loaded and it is full. And I'm done. Because I am fairly certain that we have gone over the budget I had for what shipping is going to cost on this. So,
I'm pretty
also,
sure he has a better Valaverse collection than me now.
Do you use like a service, like
for sure.
use like Shippo or Pirate Ship or anything like that?
It's probably going to run around $250 to ship. So I got 200 from Master Son, and so that's great. That covers it, and I'm gonna just eat the rest. And also, did you know that blockies come with Pogs?
No.
Oh, nice.
No.
None of mine came with those.
Yeah.
Any slammers?
I didn't get Transformers though.
No slammers. Just some basic shit.
You get all that in a bag of chips.
Yeah, I was about to say if there was some room for some chips in that box.
Hey, listen,
might make it a little lighter. I don't know.
I'm not. My back hurts, so I'm not reaching up on the shelves to bring any of them down. But these little $5 blockies,
yeah,
they're all over Walmart. Here, there's what you get.
They're $5.
$5 for. Let me get it in front of my face.
That's all
Did you
from
find them in
Transformers
the
1.
Oh,
Did you find them
don't
in
tell
the
my
toy
girlfriend.
aisle or in the electronics section?
Yeah. No, toy aisle.
Okay.
I bought the whole fucking box.
Hey, I mean, for like
Way to
$20.
go.
$25,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Here, I'll get one. Hold
Did you get any doubles?
Yeah.
No.
The cost
Are
of
they
the
like?
McFarlane
Are
figure.
they like mystery? Like you don't know which one you're gonna get, or like?
Yeah, they're mystery.
Yeah, they're blind box.
No, that's
They.
Damn it.
I mean, they're
It's only
really
$5.
just, and they
it's
got really good
Pokemon,
articulation.
Yeah,
that's
that's
cool as hell.
And the plastic is solid on those too. Like it doesn't feel like a model kit. It feels like an action figure, and that's the main difference that I like about blockies.
I've done quite a few Gundams,
If they were
and
die-cast,
these
that'd be
are. Now, I really want to get. I'm a little disappointed because I thought, this is all that there were with blockies, but apparently, they make bigger ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
$10
that.
one.
And
I have that one.
dude, and that there is a Shockwave that is
Hi, Ted.
pretty badass.
They just showed a Soundwave as
So-
well in that bigger class.
Oh,
I saw the
Dark Claws
Faber
in here.
Bumblebee.
that's it, B. That's all I got.
Cool.
So Denz has got all his shit. It is shipping. I am going to ship it tomorrow. I ain't waiting until the 18th. I'm done. If you mail me anything else, I'm keeping it. And I'm going to just tell you it got lost in the mail. So if you were going to ship and you talked all that shit, your mama's a hoe. And I'm going to make sure Denz know you didn't send him a damn thing.
About Tristan.
610 made a good point that the new GI Joe is all $24, $25.99 depending on where you get it because it's made in Vietnam.
Yep.
They're not like $30 like the Marvel Legends that are coming out.
Same thing with Transformers from Hasbro.
That's good.
Well,
And would have been Power Rangers if it was still around. I think they
Yeah.
I
switched to
sure ain't got
Vietnam
any of
factory.
them damn
Fortunately.
pre-orders yet, so we'll
She
see.
just clawed my.
Yeah, right there, Dave.
Elder abuse.
Why did
I hope
Yes.
that's your cat you're talking about.
Hey, Starscreamer. Remember, pain is just weakness leaving the body.
No, it's not. It's fucking pain. That's why it's called fucking pain. If it were weakness leaving the body, it wouldn't be called fucking pain. It'd be called relief.
Your body, bro.
You get an animal with 4 claws with spring loaded jumping right in the middle of your sensitive spots.
Sounds
Your
like
daughter?
Oh God.
She dropped a cat on me. Yes.
Oh no.
Oh man.
You just made it
That's
weird.
Well, I'm just gonna not say anything.
Oh man, I have so many jokes right now, but I can't do it.
Yeah.
Not age appropriate.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I had some
Balls
stuff
are
pop up in the
hurting.
mail, Brandon.
Somebody needs a
Had
pad
a
on.
hard day.
Oh,
Oh, kiss it,
What'd you
make
say,
it
we're
better.
gonna flag
What'd you
this
say,
for
David?
violence now.
I had some
It
stuff
sure
come
would
up in the
be
mail if you guys are
hella
still showing off.
dope if Ted Darkclaw
Fuck
was
up,
here.
Bart. You got another eye.
Hold on. Let me
Don't make me spit out my
Hey,
drink.
Oh,
Right.
super size.
Hey, Woody.
what you got?
Not
Still-
enough-
I'm still repping the McFarlane stuff. So I got that Nightfall, Night Sin, that black
Get
edition,
outta
black and gold
here.
edition. Yeah, I
I
love
won't
it.
say
I love it.
anything. I
It
promise.
does look cool. It's
Oh,
a good
head-
replay.
oh,
It's
hey.
cool.
Did they?
Oh yeah. What was that? I don't know if anybody's been doing any shopping on Amazon, but they're having like blowout sales. So got this bad boy for like $15.
Nice.
Damn, I would have gotten
Alright,
that if
yeah.
I was still collecting.
Now,
Yeah,
if you're
that's
gonna
sick.
shill,
That-
be
that
proud
is
of the
pretty cool.
company you're shilling for.
Hey, McFarlane
And,
knocked it out of the park with those Super Friend figures that he just released. The Batman and all
man.
that.
I don't know if anybody's got a Black Adam fans out there, but this statue DC Direct was only $25.
Shit.
Damn.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, on
that's
Amazon.
too much.
Oh, dude, man, I love it. I love it.
That's
You know,
cool.
put it next to the McFarlane.
I feel like you
Hollow
gotta
plastic
be a
one.
rock fan also.
Oh yeah, Dwayne Johnson. I liked him before he was bulky. I liked him when he was like pebble size. You know.
There you go.
Yeah. When he was the Pebble.
Yeah. any Spawn fans? I hit up Target and found the Rat City and Robot line.
Yeah, that
That's
robot's
cool.
pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm a little undecided on the red platinum chase. The black one looks a little
Yeah.
plain. So,
Yeah, a little bit.
It does.
but
Yeah,
Spawn
that thing-
nonetheless.
What's the articulation like? Is it like a little bit more limited than the regular ones?
On the Spawns
Almost a
or the
statue.
robot.
The spawns.
They're about the same hinge system and everything. I haven't ripped them
Okay.
out because I kind of like the way they look, but I'll eventually
Yeah.
probably cut them out here and give you some better feedback. But yep, still nothing special. They're not unique with the molds for the Spawn line. Same as his other McFarlane stuff.
That's cool packaging if you want to like hang them on the wall or something. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I know everybody was trying to go all like eco-friendly cardboard. McFarlane was like, nah,
Is that
keep it
nope,
consistent.
extra plastic.
Plastic on
Here.
plastic. You know?
This way we can see if the pin is stolen.
There you
Hell
go.
yeah.
Nice.
But that's all for me, man.
Nice haul.
Look, man, you need one of them cutting tools to get through that plastic. I'm telling you, you straight through it. It's freaking dope.
Oh yeah, I got my little X-Acto knife, but one of my wrists is kind of a little shoddy, so I don't want to stab myself.
That's
Yeah.
For all your cutting needs, go to Montana Knife Company.
Hello,
Affiliate link below.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Please send me some to show off.
By the way,
Yeah,
Starscreamer,
to
I gotta
review,
send you
to review.
a couple bucks for that plug,
I'll
like we talked about.
I'll
I have
show
no idea
for
what you're talking
Montana
about.
Knife Company all
I
day.
do everything out of the goodness of my heart. Just
Nice.
quit sending messages to my kids.
Yeah, are you all right? You look like you're struggling there.
I was seeing stars. The bill of the hat went right on the bridge of the
Well,
nose.
we saw what happened.
Did
Yeah,
it
we'll
hurt?
clip it and post it.
It'll be a super chat.
Did it hurt?
I get annihilated.
I'm sorry I laughed.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
We're not.
Just
We're
saying.
not.
Human
I mean,
instinct is that pain makes us laugh, like other people in pain. Not
I didn't feel
myself.
a damn
It's-
thing.
It
Y'all
didn't
feel
happen to
anything?
me. I'm just happy that
I'm good.
everything happens to me.
I felt laughter.
What'd you
A
feel?
little bit of sorry.
A
Empathy.
little bit?
A little bit.
Oh, I'm definitely empathetic.
Not a lot, but a little.
Eh,
Well,
if there had been
who else
blood,
got-
I'd have felt empathy.
Who else got pickups? Tristan, you got any pickups?
Yeah, I got some pickups. 4, technically 5. I'll start.
Let me
small.
guess one.
Okay.
Did you get Mayfex
Mafek.
Spidey 2099?
Oh hell yeah, brother! I did.
Damn it.
That's a good
You got-
Spidey.
You got him open?
Yeah. I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
You'll get to the good stuff. Yeah.
We'll start small. We'll get bigger.
Start small.
First things, Nindoroid Solid Snake with the low poly head.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm never taking this head off. I'm not using the normal Nindoroid head.
That's cool.
Great.
And then
Somewhere, Chad is streaming.
Are those like desk trinkets like you put around your desk and stuff?
This one's going into. I have a dedicated Metal Gear display in the Calyx
okay.
here that's off camera, but
Nendoroids, when you are too bougie for pops.
it's true.
Largo's lair in here. What
I have
up?
a very small collection. This is my
What's up, Largo?
Hey, Largo.
Nindoroid.
100%.
Yeah,
Do you need help, Star Screamer?
I'm good.
This little guy was expensive as hell, but he was well worth it. I've been waiting to get him for years. This is the Sentinel 4-inch. I think it came out like
Sentinel.
2017, 2018, a couple of years ago.
Jeez.
That's 2017. Yeah, that's a good figure.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
This
hell
is
yeah.
going in my Marvel vs. Capcom display.
Nice.
Nice.
I have the Jada one in mine because I'm cheap.
Got ball on budget.
I've heard the Jada ones are nice. I just don't like the way they look. They look a little too cartoony for me. Like the proportions, they're a little too bulbous.
We need a Mega Man Legends Mega Man. I don't think anyone.
Yeah. What's 3-0 or 3-0? They made like a 5-inch to 6-inch scale one that I've heard is also
Mega Man
nice.
Legends 3.
We need the Mega Man from Captain Nintendo.
Oh,
No, we
my
don't.
no.
The one with the beer belly and the old face.
We
You
need
mean
like
the
that
green
ugly
one?
box art, the original one where it's like the guy in the
Yes.
blue with the-
Oh yeah.
American, yes.
Yeah.
Or the one from Mega Man 2 where he's just got a gun.
Could be worse. Could be the one from what was it? Was it the Tekken one? They put a Mega Man, a guy like in a Mega Man.
Yeah.
costume.
I don't know what fighting game that was, but they did put like a Mega Man from the cover art of the original game, and it's just the weirdest thing ever.
And that game where you're trapped in the mall with the undead and stuff. Like
That's what I was thinking of. The zombies.
Rising?
Yep.
yeah, you get the Mega Buster and all that fun stuff.
That
Yeah.
game affected my
I'm a
dream.
photographer.
The Mega.
Yeah. Jesus
That is
Christ.
like my favorite game of all time. I've replayed that game so many times.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
Not a single happy ending.
No.
I mean, there is one sort of, but it's not canon.
Yeah, I mean, things didn't go as bad. Yay!
I have a custom Frank West that I've made, but he's just like needs paint. But he's been sitting on my back burner for a while now.
Cool.
But maybe one day I'll show it off when he finally
He's
gets.
in one of the Marvel vs. Capcom games, right? Like the third
Yeah, the
one.
one we don't talk about.
He's in 3 and whatever the last one that came out.
We don't talk about that.
He's like it's cool to see him like interact with like Spider-Man and Mega Man and everybody else. Like he's
It's
just
so
some random
weird, though.
dude just hanging
He's
out
some
with them.
dude. I belong here. Okay, Frank. Take your pictures.
All right, and then,
You know, if anybody
I've
would
never
defend
seen
the
anybody kick a
photographer
soccer
from
ball like
there, it'd
Frank.
be fucking Spider-Man.
God,
Hey,
that looks so good.
Ooh.
yeah.
Dude, that's so sick.
See, I didn't realize when they showed the solicitation pictures, I thought all the webs in the back like were just popped out on the peg. But they give you 3. They're all away, but they give you like 3 interchangeable back pieces with the different
What?
cape configurations
Oh, wow.
on it.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
crazy.
That
So,
started with Nightwing.
yeah, this is like
For
the
Nightwing's
default
when he's
one.
carrying his scrim sticks.
Yeah, and
So
then they
it's,
have
like,
one that
hinged?
spreads out over the shoulders when he's like full leaping off, and then there's one that
Mm.
splits into 2. Which
That's
is nice.
way better.
I don't have a Nightwing figure anymore because I sold my McFarlane. I don't know what to do.
Damn. Where'd you get yours from?
Ami.
Okay. I need to get that before it sells out.
You need a Mofex Nightwing.
You do.
I want the Mezco to come out already.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I've had that on back order for
forever.
I think a year and a half.
Dick Grayson is literally the best DC character.
And then finally,
She's
been
not
waiting
wrong.
for this one forever.
Everybody?
Oh.
I need to send mine.
Yeah.
They still haven't
I
gotten
like it.
Yeah.
How are her ankle joints?
They've been holding well so far. I've been able to get her balanced without needing to stand, which has been nice. But I haven't encountered. I don't even remember what the QC issues were from the
It was
first
loose joints.
Was
I
it
have the
loose?
first version, and she's a little loose at the ankles, but I can just use some Kiki to fix it.
Yeah. I haven't noticed anything. Getting her like thumb. I've only noticed like the thumb, the way it's sculpted. It's kind of hard to get
pops
around
out a lot.
the big gun. Yeah.
Man, that's sick.
But yeah, no complaints with it so far.
Was that from 5K?
No, I got mine. This one was from Gundam, I think.
Yeah, 5K hasn't gotten their shipment in yet.
Hey, that gun alone is gonna need its own stand.
Yeah, that's I have the deluxe, so I have like the more not for safe work version also. But
I left clothes on that one.
yeah, I just have her in the naturally like, door opening pose because I don't know what else I'm gonna do with it.
That's
a
fair.
dedicated body.
I love
to that
Rebecca.
pose.
She's so cool.
She works out. Looks good.
There you go.
Real
Denzel.
good impact at the end of the show. Too soon? Too soon?
Yes.
No.
They need to make
I
one
know
of
what
her
you
that's
said.
like those toys that like, you can throw on the ground and they just flatten out. Just one of those, but it's Rebecca.
No.
Damn. So you get 2 full bodies
Yeah.
with the deluxe. Okay.
And one,
Yeah, it's worth the price.
yeah, one's with the tattoos and everything, and the other one's just blank body.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Where's Kyle? He'd be going nuts for that goddamn thing.
Dude, I
Yeah,
want that
that's sick.
fig so bad.
Which one?
Is it still available or is it sold out everywhere?
So, I
It's on
think
AliExpress. That's where I got mine. She was fine, other than the loose joints.
No, I think on like the name brand sites, she's sold out because they stopped pre-order so that they could fulfill.
There
all
was
those
2
second batch
versions.
ones.
You probably got
Yeah.
the second version, but 5K pushed back their pre-orders because the first version was canceled because of the QC issues, and that's the ones that are probably on AliExpress right now.
Yeah, I think mine was second batch for sure.
Yeah,
But,
I've
that's
put
everything
off
on mine.
any third party stuff right now. I've put on complete hiatus.
Yeah. I have that Batman from the Nightmare Batman coming from whatever company did that. I think it was Muff Toys that did the Snyder Nightmare Batman.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucking excited about that. So,
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
for sure.
I've been eyeballing that CT Black Suit Spider-Man, I believe it is.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
AliExpress.
Not bad.
Best Toys
Yeah.
is what it's marketed as, but I'm pretty sure it's CT.
Yeah, well, I'm just going like on AliExpress. I mean, you know,
They're doing a
And there's
Kane
a-
too. Scarlet Spider.
Kane.
Gambit coming
Yeah.
out from them that look pretty amazing also.
I'm waiting for them to do Cyclops. I've missed out on every single reissue of the Mayfex Cyclops.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh wait, do I have
So
Cyclops?
that's
No, I don't have Cyclops.
CT's doing a Gambit that looks.
Yeah, they are.
That is the same exact scale too. It's not shrunk down like the other
But
ones. It's-
Medicom is going to re-release Gambit about midsummer, so keep an eye out for that.
It's like $25 on AliExpress right now
But
pre-order.
now everyone's kind of contemplating. They're like, why buy the full price when you can just wait for CT to make it? So.
yeah.
Because Mayfix CT is hit or miss. Woody opened up like 4 of them on live once, and 2 of the 4 were great. The 2 Spider-Man that he got were fucking hot garbage. So there's that to consider too. Like one of their hips was just like wonky.
Which
Like
Spider-Man?
per
Saying
Like,
it's
per figure
50-50.
or okay. Yeah, the,
What was that,
the
Brandon?
Wolverines. Is it like of the same figure in the same batch, or like just
No.
different
So you got a
characters?
black suit Spider-Man, and then I think, and then a Wolverine, and something else. I apologize.
gotcha.
It's been a while, and I drink a lot. But the Spider-Men were fucked up, but the other 2 were fine. So
I broke a Wolverine and had to get a second one
yeah,
Oh shit! I gotta
because
get
the
Wolverine. I
wrist
forgot
wrist
about 'em.
pins were just too fragile. Too.
I mean,
small.
I wish I could say that that's just like the knockoff, but like even on some of the Mayfix figures, like this
Yeah, I
Captain
broke,
America, as great as he
broke
is a bitch because this shield and that hand will fall off if you look at it funny. Like,
Yeah.
so that's why
That's
he's
true
got
of a lot of
his
contact.
he kept on falling.
the females, I broke Storm's hand like nothing. I just went and it just broke because the peg is so tiny. And what sucks is the peg's already small as shit, but they put that little V cut in it.
Yeah,
and
so
it's just
Can't go in straight.
asking
You
for
have to go in it,
problems.
right?
Yeah, it's just so
Huntress
stupid.
is the
like-
same way.
I think
I lost
blow me up,
a
B.
couple fists on the
should've-
floor.
That's just a shitty design too. It should be the other way
Yeah,
around.
why would they?
It should
Why
be
would
on
they
the
do
hand.
that? Yeah.
What are we looking at here, Max?
Hold on. The new Punisher.
Oh, is that a sequel? Didn't they release a Punisher Soviet comic a couple years back?
And that's just the first page.
Nice.
Yeah.
This might if they did, this is the first I know of it. So if you know of it before I do, that's probably par for the course. I'm usually pretty late with my comics. That's it. Buddy of mine just sent me that. So
No, it's
I
fine.
saw a Revel Tech Punisher floating around. I don't know if it was a kit or something.
I
It's
saw
a
that
kid.
on Instagram.
ooh.
Are those the same people that made the Daredevil and they made
Yeah.
it someone else?
I think it's the same people who made the Daredevil, which I would love an official Daredevil from them.
Yeah. Oh, dude, when CT clones that Daredevil, people are gonna go ape shit for that thing as well. That was
Have you
good
seen
figure.
the NECA clone one on AliExpress? I think it's going for like $70-$80.
Mm-mm.
Another group I follow, like Marvel. He posted a bunch of pictures. It's like the all red and then the black with the red gloves.
Oh, that's not.
Damn,
Yeah, that's not NECA, but yeah, it's the same scale as McFarlane. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, but it's
No, you're good.
Fuck, what was the name of it? No, I saw it. My buddy Shane posted it to me too, and I was like, "That's great. Too bad I already spent $110 on the fucking Mafex one." So
You ain't gonna like that Punisher.
Oh shit.
That head sculpt is.
oh yeah,
head
that's hot
sculpt
garbage.
is. God damn it! Hold on. There we go. Maybe.
Nope,
Mm,
there it is. We can't see the face though because the camera resolution is not going to pick up that, but it's hot garbage. I've seen it.
Sorry, heads can be exchanged.
It looks like his face got hit with a baseball bat.
Well,
Which-
when you buy that Matrix, you're not buying it. You're probably putting the other face sculpt on there.
Is there a Thomas Jane head you could put on that?
Probably.
Sorry, the Revel Tech.
I don't know. Actually, it's
Oh, they used the Agent Venom body. That's what they did.
it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Though. Like,
That
the
doesn't
body
too
looks
bad.
great.
It looks
That
like the
I
Marvel
do
Rivals.
like that.
I was just
body.
about to say it looks like the Rivals, but without the face paint on it.
I do not like it.
And that looks
damn, I'll
pretty
get
awesome.
that. I'll definitely get that. That's sick.
That's the same grenade launcher that came with the Agent Venom.
That's
God
the Spider-Man.
damn it, man.
Yeah, save some money, Jay, from the Mythic Legions. There's other cool shit out there.
I just got a Punisher. Why the hell do I need another one?
Because
That's got a
it's the
point.
same reason I've got.
Besides that
14
skull
Spider-Man.
I don't think the head's that bad.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's all
It doesn't
It's
matter. I would
a
use
little
that
bit.
masked one anyway, so that wouldn't even bother.
looking at the at it a little closer. It's a little better.
That's pretty sick.
This is the CT Toys one.
You almost got me when you showed that off.
That's a good.
See, and
Yeah.
that's
And that shit's all sculpted on its
CT one?
chest too. It's really
Yeah.
nice.
You almost
Like the
got
bullet,
me.
because the Marvel Legends one sucks ass.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
one
the
had
New
new
like
one
a-
or old one or both?
What the
New one.
I got both.
They all do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, holding that next to the authentic, because I have the anti-venom one. I can't tell the difference between the quality. They both feel the exact same.
Well, they're the big defects that they found that they ship off to folks.
Yep,
You know.
that's what I bet they are. Hi, kids.
Like,
You like
You
violence?
Like violence?
Yeah,
9 Inch
big
Nails
day.
reached one of my eyelids.
eyelids. There we go. See? Yeah.
Is that the Marvel
Yeah.
one?
Marvel, not Rebel Tech, but CT. So
I still gotta open
God, the Marvel Legends one is so tiny. Like, it's way too small.
yeah, he'll work. Just
No waist swivel.
I bought this on a whim because I saw it and I was like, I kind of want this. And then I got home and I was like, I already have this though. I'm a fucking moron. Yay! So I don't know. Just
Well, you wasn't
It'd
the
be
only
like
one
that.
who buy that figure.
It'd be like that sometimes. I have the SHF Chainsaw Man, which is like the best one you can get right now, but I still bought that like $17 Chainsaw Man from like Target, or it was like
So,
15
like the
bucks.
Bandai America one.
Yeah, and I'm just like, why did I do
the
this?
SHF one? Those hands for the blades, they just pop off whenever you move his arms.
Though I will say the Jazzwares one of him was not bad at all.
Oh,
Is that
yeah?
the one that comes out with the switch out arms?
Yes, the total anime
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was the
That works
Bandai
better than
America
what-
one, which was but that Jazzwares one, and then the Walmart one actually had. There's two versions: the Target one and the Walmart one, which was bloody. And that has for what you were for what you got for what you were paying for was like an absolute.
It's like the same size.
Yeah, I've got it over here.
I don't know. My dad bought me the 4-pack of the Mirage Ninja Turtles when they came out, but I still saw the single Leonardo and was like, well, I need that, so I still bought them. So
I've got
Is it, it's like the exact same?
The Trafio.
no, one comes with a bow and arrow.
I was gonna say the Mirage 4-pack looks fantastic in the package, and the art in that box is amazing. I was actually really happy that they were re-releasing with more accessories individually. I'm like, oh, I can leave that 4-pack and just leave it on a shelf because it looks good on itself.
It's sad because like the other 3 turtles that came with this guy, they're still on like the packaging, but I was like, man, Leonardo.
Did y'all see all of NECA's new pinless ones that are coming out? Like they got that first, they had that pinless shredder. Now there's that new IDW April, and then there's like another Splinter 2-pack, I think, that are pinless.
Did you just say NECA and pinless in the same
Yeah.
sentence?
Yeah, they're making pinless stuff. Unlike
Shredder's
Hardware
pinless.
Farland.
Man, they know.
Hardware
They must know
Farland.
how bad they fucked up with all that shit.
Oh yeah,
Now
if
they
they're
are.
making,
that
they're
is a
finally
total
retooling
ass
shit.
kiss move.
Because last year was a bad year for them.
Yeah, it was.
They were one of the worst companies last year. Them and McFarlane. And
I'm
Hasbro.
waiting for that pinless Predator, and I'll be like, fuck.
It's been a bad year if you don't like turtles. Like I haven't bought NECA in forever.
Yeah.
I got their Megan and it sucks. I should have waited for the Mothman.
Their Universal monsters though are absolutely fantastic.
Well, yeah, that's the other one I was forgetting. Monsters. I didn't grow up with that stuff, but I think like the last NECA thing I bought was the Feral Predator from Prey.
Oh wow.
And I feel like that came out like 2 years ago at this point now.
Yeah.
If
See,
Mezco
I'm
said
waiting.
Well, I mean,
they were going to make a bunch of horror stuff, I would get rid of all of my NECA stuff and just wait for the Mezco releases because
That's
I'm
what
so
I've been
done
doing.
with NECA.
The only one I picked up from the horror stuff was
the Universal monsters, right?
I did I had to get the Creature of Black Lagoon because that was pretty cool.
I'm gonna say this, Rowdy. Like for example, I've got both the Mezco.
He's about
and
to
I
do it.
have
He's
the
about to
NECA.
do it. Wait for it. Here it comes.
I've both Nosferatus. I've got both of them.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And each of them has different merits and they have different aesthetics. So if you are a fan of the Universal classic monsters, if you are a fan of that era, the mystique to it all, those actors and all that, like the Lon Chaney's, the Christopher Lees and stuff. I'm sorry, NECA's
There it
got
is.
it beat. Like, that is a.
Oh yeah, I'm just more about the scale.
Yeah,
for me,
I just wanted
like,
to fit with all my collection.
I want 6 to 6.5. You know, then they can all mix in photography.
But and again, like I always say, it's not an action figure. It is the posable statue. You put it there to get the Johnny angle. You put it on the shelf, and as the movie fan in you is happy. The Mezcos, they pose up beautifully, and I'm just saying it's almost worth having double dipping because they each have a little bit of they have an aesthetic difference. They have an articulation difference.
I get it. I do.
So
It's
to me,
the only
NECA
7-inch
is
thing
a-
I have left is those. That's it.
NECA is like it'll hold me over until Mezco comes out with
think
it.
somebody
Like,
got a
I have
question
all the
for Max.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
If they made a Mezco Chucky and Megan, I could die happy. Like tiny little Megan, tiny little Chucky. I'd be like,
I'm not a Shriner. Here, you want to? No, you want to see a Shriner's hat?
The Megan sequel looks hilarious.
I can't wait to
That's
see
a Shriner's hat. That's just a fez.
It's a fez.
Okay.
Fezes are cool.
Max
No
has a
time.
time traveling phone booth that he hasn't told anybody about. That's why he's got the fucking fez.
I am not affiliated with Shriners in any way, other than I donate to their children's hospital.
Then how do you have their fez?
He didn't
Not
say
a
he didn't
Shriners
kill
fan.
anybody.
Oh, that one? That one's from the 1920s because I also have antiques.
Okay, valid.
But
Okay.
back to NECA. NECA needs to hurry up and produce my Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Wizard and complete that fucking set and
That
quit
line's
leaving
still
me
alive?
hanging.
Nerd.
Probably not. Well, yeah, they just redid the War Duke. They
That's
come out with a different War Duke.
For $45, you can get the Mythic Legion ones, Max.
No.
I just
I heard a War Duke was as valuable as a G.I. Joe vamp. Anybody else hear
Dude,
that?
the original War Duke has skyrocketed.
Yes.
That's crazy.
All those
I'd seen
D&D
so many
figures.
on the shelf at first.
And they look
Man, we
great
should
with
make
Mythic
a
Legion
D&D
features, by the way.
campaign. That would be fun as shit. I don't know.
Dude,
David, are you
listen,
talking about
the War Duke, the little goblin, all those Advanced Dungeons and Dragons that NECA has done, and listen, I am definitely I will bitch about some NECA, let me tell you. But all those have been fantastic. I have very, very little. I do protect the secrets of the Holy Grail.
David, are you talking about the LJN or the NECA?
And it is, and it's made by Yeti.
Okay.
Hit my what do they call it?
My soul is prepared, Dr. Jones. How's yours?
Hit my associate link.
Affiliate link.
skill.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't
skill,
know.
Mac.
I have problems with the NECA D&D figures. Just the LJN stuff. Like, I don't let nostalgia get me much, but like those like ring true for me for some reason. And like the NECA just are like a shitty comparison. I don't know why. Maybe that's like 10-year-old Jeff. It's like time for adventure, but like I don't know. It's just me. They can't launch shields, so fuck them. Cool.
Brandon got a text message.
No,
Oh.
me and Abby and Ish, we actually played D&D on a stream on the old channel we had.
Yeah.
And by the end, we kind of figured out the rules, but we were like, they're like a creature approaches you from the left. What do you do? And we're like, shoot it in the face with a sniper rifle. And they're like, that you can't
roll
do
for
that.
initiative. You gotta do your checks. You gotta put your bonus.
But it made for hilarious content. Like it was.
That's what I'm saying. You did it like once a month or something. That would be so fun. I've wanted to play D&D for a long time.
Like it depends on what class you were playing. If there's a creature,
Just remember, we're all jumping off for
Necromancer.
GTA 6.
If you
We're gonna
see
have a
it
huge.
and you're a rogue, you're hiding. If you're a paladin, you're challenging it to why it's walking in front of you. If you're a ranger, you're with the rogue.
No, I think we had a scene. It was like they started a bar fight and they were causing chaos. So I like froze them or something to leave because
Was the man in the back? Was he ready to attack?
Valid question.
I always play
It was
a
fun,
rogue.
though.
I would want to play.
What
something
was your
different.
Thaco?
Oh, there it is, Max. There it is. There it is. My taco has kissed my ass. There's got to be a better way of doing this.
Yeah,
Oh,
talking about
man.
tacos getting me hungry, man.
What's
Okay,
your
well,
taco
there
when you're dual wielding? Fuck off is my taco when I'm dual wielding.
Jeff's definitely a wizard.
No, way off. Way
Let me
off.
tell you, young bucks, you know nothing of the system. The Thaco is the way, and the only way, and it will be the way until the end of days.
David, I was notorious for playing a ranger in every group up until
No,
a certain.
I'm not talking about you. No, I'm not talking about the character you play. I'm talking about what you would be.
Bard.
The Ballroom Blitz.
Who, me? What did I play?
I would be a
No,
barbarian if I'm being
you are
honest.
our cleric. I'll tell you right now. If we all,
Oh,
if all of a sudden we all got sucked into a D&D game, Max is our cleric, Rowdy's a rogue, Talib is
You
a
would
quiet
all
barbarian.
die Because the only god that would anoint me with blessings would be the Dark Ones, and you would all have tentacles before round 3.
Max, you can
swear we should do a once a month D&D stream. It'd be really fun.
See, I tried to get them to go with like a custom game where it was like D&D style, but it was with like superpowers, and we were going to Target to like hunt for figs, and
you can do it all online. You can do your character sheets. You can do all that shit online. You can have a DM in a portal, and everyone can be in the same game. But
yeah, that's how we played it. We had the menu up and everything with the map, and it showed us like moving around and stuff. But I wanted to make it more relatable to like the hobby with like a trip to Target, and there were scalpers. But we all had powers, and what do we do? And stuff like that.
And it turned into a bar fight?
Yeah, that's how I wanted it to go. But
I'm a wizard that knows how to kill you in one round with a cantrip.
I've never played D&D, but I did play the Transformers version of the.
But I'm wearing a charm that counters all spells, Max.
My God.
But you bought the charm for me, and it was actually counterfeit. So
that's okay. No. You can die with that charm on.
Snake water.
All right, children, gather around for the deep lore. This game is called Mutants and Masterminds. It is a generic superhero role-playing game.
There you go. That sounds sick.
It is. It doesn't have classes, but it has concepts. So like, they ripped off Superman, Iron Man, Batman.
Up Legend series.
What's that?
Tony.
Totally be game.
What's up?
I'm ready to kick some ass. Sunday.
My man.
No, Saturday.
Hey, Tony, answer your phone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that Laser Pants fight. When did Laser Pants all of a sudden get ninja moves and start doing backflips off a fucking corner?
Bobby was in a squash match.
Same time I did, J-Mac.
It was
Same
so
time
funny. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Max is
He
still
paid extra
walking
for a
funny
stat
after that
boost.
beat
I
down.
was like, "What the fuck?"
Y'all
like,
think
Jeff
you're
Cobb.
beating me?
That shit was
Listen,
fun. And I didn't get
there's
pinned,
an
so
old
I didn't
story
lose.
in
I didn't lose.
Louisiana about wrestling with a pig in the mud. Sooner or later, you realize the pig likes it.
I need an adult.
Crap,
I'll
use
need
more
an adult.
oil next time.
Gotta cut some more promos.
Anyway, that's Mutants and Masterminds. That came out in
I
like
do need to
2000.
cut some promos.
No.
I think
maybe
I've
like
heard of that.
used. It's old. Not old, but like, you know.
If that's old, then when am I?
The same thing I am, but younger.
Don't make me walk across the room and get my first editions.
Max, you're not that much older than I am. I remember the box, motherfucker. I remember the blue box.
In 4 days, how old do you think I'll be?
I think you'll be 52.
It's not about who's
39.
older, it's about who lives longer.
Who
all
said
That was extra
39?
spicy tonight.
Raise your hand if you said 30. Brandon, I fucking love you, you beautiful motherfucker. I'll kiss you on the mouth.
I was gonna ask Max what it was like. I was gonna ask Max what it was like when the wheel was invented.
Yeah, listen, it took a lot of work, and you know the square one and the polyhedron just kept getting a little bumpy, but we got round ones eventually.
Who's booked the Legion's Con?
No, they just wore down to the proper shape over time.
That's what it was. We started with a square and wore it down.
Where is Legion's Con?
Pennsylvania,
Back in
Jersey.
New Jersey. Oh, I can go there.
somewhere on the east.
Yeah, it's like you throw a stone and you'll hit like the city across the water and stuff. It's really close, so you can make a whole trip out of it and go into like Manhattan and mess around. It's fun.
That's actually pretty cool. I may have to talk to my girlfriend about that.
I'm never going back.
You want to go to New York, right?
Yeah.
But I don't want to have a problem like J-Max, so maybe I shouldn't go there.
No, it was super fun. We went to I think we almost bought more figs shopping around the city than at the show. Like we were all walking around with we all had like 10 bags in our hands, and the shit was tiring as shit, and like it was crazy. Like,
did you
experience and the prices weren't crazy. It was we took a cab with our merch on the way back.
A 4-hour drive for me.
Yeah, but the prices were straight, and Forbidden Planet had this crazy sale going on. I think I walked out with like a hot toy for like half price, and
nice.
It was a lot of fun.
Hey, speaking of which, I apologize. I don't mean to interrupt you, Brandon, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Go
If anybody does collect Hot Toys, let me know. My buddy and fellow co-star, well, he's actually the main star of Retro Freaks, is selling some of his collection. It's a whole bunch of Star Wars sideshow pieces.
There you go, Brandon.
Send me a shout, and I'll send them a shout, and then Cincy Nerd and you can hook up and talk about it.
Dope. Yeah, that'd be sick. Man, Hot Toys, it's just like, I have quite a few, but like, holy shit, it's just like boom, chunk of money, boom, chunk of money. Like, it's
so Dan used the payment plan, and like his loft is something of like legend because there are 3 fucking details full of Hot Toys.
Yeah. I was using payment plans, and I had so many out at once. It was like another fucking car payment like every month. It was fucking crazy.
That's how they get you.
I got all that paid down though. Say what?
Big Bad Toy Store took away their paying for thing, probably because of the tariff shit incoming or whatever. But that was how I used to
that's Cecil or whatever. Yeah, you can't do paying for and PayPal on Hasbro Pulse anymore either.
Yeah, they're canceling that kind of shit. They're like,
Yeah, there's like always new ones popping up, and like I think Klarna's still around, and you can have them make you a card with the payment baked in and stuff. There's like workarounds, but
finance lunch today, honey.
It is a dangerous rabbit hole for sure. Like, you know, it gets pretty out of hand if you don't keep up with it.
I just paid off all my credit cards today, and I gotta leave it that way.
Hot Toys makes sideshow collectibles is another. A whole nother.
Sideshow makes Hot Toys.
Well, so it's like Sideshow like sells Hot Toys, but they also have their own brand. But then they do like partnerships because like there's like Sideshow collectible version like Star Wars, but then there's the Hot Toy label version.
Well, there's that,
and it's a little weird.
I was gonna say because I've got some of the Sideshow collectible Star Wars, and I may need to hit me up. I may be down for some swapping on that.
Yeah, I got a bunch of
except for
3 Iron Man
driver
Hot Toys with. I sold the 2022 exclusives from Legion Con, and I was able to get 3 Hot Toy Iron Men for them, just straight up trade, and it was a hell of a deal.
Yeah, apparently those sideshows are people really like them. I don't know shit about them or the company. I got these once. Guy traded for a tattoo, and all I know is I did a lot of tattooing for them things.
Oh man, I got my next one coming up on the back of my arm, and I'm not looking forward to that one. It's gonna be a big one.
That's a juicy spot.
Yeah.
Speaking of swapping and trading, you don't by any chance know when the next one is going to happen at Cro-Mag, do you? For Underground?
I think it's the local one. It's
like in 2 or 3 weeks. I think they just announced
May 5th.
Man, I'm glad that question was talking about toys. I'm like, what club are you meeting at?
Good shit.
May 3rd. So that's 2 weekends from now. Yeah, May 3rd.
Yeah.
Same for me.
Yeah, I have to put that down. That's the closest one I can get to is Cro-Mag.
So, the owner of Cro-Mag will always have a special place in my heart. That the little one who assaulted me, I'll never forget. It was about she's 12 now. So it was about 7 years ago. And I would take her when I lived in Raleigh. I would take her there, and I remember she'd be walking again. She lived with all this stuff, and I'll just never forget. She was like walking and looking at something. He walks and is about to do the whole like, "Where's your parent?" type of thing. He's like, "Oh, hey," and just knew that she was safe. That he always he watched her grow up. So I don't. We own that store. That whole crew.
Curious, is that just the dragon, or is that everything?
It's just the dragon.
Yeah, they have it listed all separately.
Yeah,
$250
$800 for just the dragon, almost $1,300 all in.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I bought that when I did.
Hey, but I mean, if it's they offering that $4 shipping, it's about the same price either way.
No, I sent Avi the picture for mine, so altogether mine was $735 with shipping.
Just send it in the box with the shipping label on it, like Amazon, for the $4 shipping.
Well, if
And
you
then
think
with
about it,
you don't got to pay up front.
if you think about it, yeah, you do. It's like 160 down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apologies, Dobby had gotten himself wrapped up in blankets and couldn't move and was whining that he couldn't get out of the blankets that he wrapped himself up in because he is in fact a moron.
He just gave up on life.
Yep, pretty much.
You know, if you look at BBTS's price for that kind of gives you an idea what it's going to be in the secondary market once it hits.
Yeah.
Show this.
Oh yeah, when Big BTS sells out, it goes up another $300 on all fronts.
Yep.
I haven't looked on eBay, but because I'm just not that curious. But I'm just wondering what round 2 with because if they do a Red Dragon, I'm in. I'm all in. But
if they do a Dracolich, I might be in trouble.
Oh.
I wanted a zombie dragon.
Yeah.
I just want a chupacabra.
Marked safe.
You think they would do that? Is there
It already
storyline
exists. You just gotta find it
in
and buy it.
Mythic for a Dracolich or a zombie dragon?
Oh, dude, they've got like undead nature.
A Necronomus.
Oh yeah, if they do a Necronomus dragon, yeah.
I'm fucked. Yeah.
Or a Mothman.
That, or if they do like Baphomet or like the equivalent of Baphomet, I might be in trouble. I like the gold and silver dragons a lot. My characters in Dragonlance were often worshippers of them.
I'm just gonna put it on the back of the chair right here when it comes in.
So we've all played D&D, or most of us played D&D here. What's your favorite world that you've played in, or do you have like a home brew that you prefer? What's your favorite?
I played it 3.5, I think. Is what I usually.
Okay. Was that unfair?
Forgotten Realms is the only world.
It was just the basic D&D world.
I played Baldur's Gate 3.
There you go. That's
and
a great
you played
game.
Forgotten Realms.
That's what
That's
I
on
played.
core. That's Forgotten Realms. David, what about you?
Yep.
I played a ton of Forgotten Realms, but I had the most fun in Eberron.
There you go. Eberron. We call that Mage Punk.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good stuff all around. Talib, have you played D&D before?
The closest I played was a Transformers role-playing game that came out a couple
Hell
years
yeah,
ago.
man. I want to give that G.I. Joe one a whirl.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of all. I've played Rift, Cyberpunk, Car Wars. Man, you want to talk about some old school Car Wars? D&D from first edition, and second edition was kind of my jam. That's the one that I used to go to RPGA conventions with, and.
I could never get into Palladium systems like Rifts. I mean, I love their
Palladium. Yeah. Gygax also had that second system when TSR screwed him over.
Not GURPS. Was it GURPS? No, that's not GURPS.
It was
not Traveler.
Traveler was the shit. That is my favorite sci-fi game of all time.
I'm totally forgetting it.
Get along, man.
Yep.
Robotech role playing was really good for
Palladium.
a while. It had a pretty it was one of the few systems, but you could take all that now. Any of those systems that all were broken, you can take and just use
D20. We could literally do anything with D20.
The one that's a direct competition with D&D right now.
Pathfinder.
I think I played
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. I was about to say, I think I played some Pathfinder too.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Pathfinder, D&D, everything except 4th edition, because fuck that system. Gamma World, the Ghostbusters role-playing game.
Gamma World, yeah.
I liked 4th.
So some of you guys know how Jeff feels when we're talking about wrestling. I'm looking at the bottom
There you
row down here.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Shadowrun. Shadowrun was a fucking the bestest.
Played the 360.
Mutant Masterminds. Marvel Superpowers. DC Superpowers.
Shadowrun.
Vampire and all of White Wolf's fine products. The old school Star Wars system, whose name I always forget, but
What is all?
That's a
what is
technical
it?
about it.
The whole vampire thing. That's. I'm sorry. I'm not. That was just.
Vampire the Masquerade? That one?
Yeah. There's also a Mortals
like that.
game for that, which was a fun game where we played paranormal investigators. And
I
it was a
won't
bad
tell
time.
that story here, but remind me, True, to tell you Vampire the Masquerade story if we do an after show.
Jesus, some of the stories in Vampire the Masquerade, like
wasn't that a video game?
the
too?
NPCs and stuff, were
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
there's
making a
several.
really cool one that's still not out yet, where you can make your own character and shit. But it's
Hal Jordan fucking knows. Kindred the Embraced was a great fucking TV show. I have that on VHS. All of it.
I watched it because it used to lead into this television show called Prophet that I was hooked on.
That's fair. Yeah.
I was pissed off they canceled Prophet.
I was pissed off they canceled Kindred the Embraced.
Well, the guy died.
Well, I mean, that happens. You gotta get a new guy.
happens.
100% agree, Hal.
What
That
else?
was a
Yeah.
famous
I'm gonna go.
profile
I'm gonna go to
picture I have
Walmart
ever seen.
after the stream and try to pick up a few of them.
Well, we
Oh,
played
yeah.
Firefly. We played the Firefly.
Dude, I got that account for me.
I walked by him twice,
I've been
Brandon,
looking
and
I
missed
haven't
him.
seen it yet.
Traveler.
Yeah, I
First
checked my
edition.
Target the other day. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
GURPS.
Well, see, they're like hiding the display. Like I found the one I found out of 7 or 8 targets was at in the Lego section, and it was like behind a Lego display, so I almost missed it. I'm like,
Also, all the Star Wars RPGs. Those are fun. I'm sorry, I was still going on.
You know, the fact that we
Yeah.
have a Baldur's Gate 3 and a Cyberpunk 2077 and we don't have a fucking Shadowrun game of that level is an absolute
No, we don't.
travesty.
It's called Deus Ex, Max.
I thought they
I
canceled
would-
the movie.
No.
Deus Ex is
No,
also
no,
dead.
no,
They're not continuing that one either.
No, no,
What was that, David?
no magic.
What about it?
Shadowrun needs to have a magic system, and Deus
Yeah,
Ex does not
magic.
have that.
Futuristic magic stuff.
Yeah,
No,
Shadowrun.
you could build it like, man, you just combine everything great about Baldur's Gate 3 and then Cyberpunk and put them together.
Oh, you got
It's already
Shadowrun.
built. It's already
Yeah,
built.
but the,
Yeah.
but the Chrome though, but the Chrome would diminish like your magical ability like it does in the game. So like, you can't be the Terminator hurling fucking fireballs.
No,
And
you
where's the
can't.
fun in not being able to do that?
I don't know. That sounds kind of
What
sick.
you need to be,
We finally.
what you need is a street punk that's an elf that has a grenade launcher for his primary weapon. That's the way to do things.
I wonder if Hasbro, they've got to have that because that was a TSR system. So
No, it
Hasbro
wasn't. No, it was
has,
FASA. It was FASA.
That was FASA. That was right there with BattleTech.
Yep. Remember when that? You guys remember when Johnny Mnemonic
Yeah,
came out and the disclaimer at the bottom of like all of the credits was like, just because this has likenesses with FASA's Shadowrun does not mean it's Shadowrun or something like that. Like, I remember they got the shit suit out of them.
That's because Johnny Mnemonic was based off of William Gibson's writing, and William Gibson's writing freaking is what Shadowrun
Wait,
was
William
based off of.
William Gibson or Philip K. Dick?
William Gibson.
William Gibson.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
No.
I just
Remember-
finished the
Call of
trilogy for the
Cthulhu.
first time, and it took me forever to finish those books. Just
I
because I
read
was lazy.
all Burning Chrome. I read Count Zero. I read Neuromancer. Yeah.
I'm still gonna say
I
I, like
just-
Neuromancer better
just-
than Mona Lisa Overdrive.
Yeah.
I felt kind of flat when that ended.
Yes, but my favorite from him is my two favorite Gibsons are Idoru and Virtual
That
Light.
one's next on my list is Idoru.
Virtual Light, you read the book and you have no idea what the hell's going on. This chapter, what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? Last chapter, oh my god, it all makes sense.
Those are all his books though. You have no idea what's happening, and then the last 3 chapters is like everything happens at once.
Just read the Stainless Steel Rat.
That's
And then you're
Harry
good to go.
Harrison, and that's not even that's not even Cyberpunk. Dude, I'm on your level. You don't realize what I'm on all y'all's level.
So we're gonna do a D&D
Listen,
thing,
the
right? It's
fact
gonna
that you
happen?
know who Harry Harrison is, mwah.
I know
Bless you.
Galactic Hero.
I do not.
Stay
only-
streamers
the only-
are
the only
rad.
books
My
I-
man.
The only books I read have pictures in them.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Isn't the D&D
Comics.
game only
They
as
still-
good as your dungeon master?
They still
is correct.
print naughty books?
Like an
Yeah.
S&M club, it's only as good as the dungeon.
No, but what J-Back is saying, like, if you don't have a good storyteller, like, it doesn't matter if you have the rules down or not. Like, those are just
Yeah.
bad ones. But if you don't have a good storyteller, then the fucking game is boring, and you don't
Your
want to do
DM
it.
sucks. The game's gonna suck. 'Cause this is
Same thing with
No,
same
it's
thing
not
with
all on the
everything.
DM though. It's the group has to have a dynamic that works with the DM because like most DMs are all a-okay with like the rule of cool, but like if you're being like a punk, that's not gonna fly. Like you have to have some sort of realism in your cool that you are doing.
Well, did you guys see the Key and Peele D&D? That was really good.
It's funny.
No, but I'm gonna watch that.
Oh, dude, it's fucking hilarious.
But Sleep, I had these guys where my people were going through different worlds of the different games, and they had to try to try to find the three seekers of truth. Where one was Twisted Sky, the second one was shouting at literally shouting at stars, and then the third one was the Thunder Bear. So I had them named after the Seekers. Yes. Yeah. It literally took them 3/4 of the game to realize that everything in my game was Transformer referenced.
Sneaky.
So,
speaking of Spider-Man, that's what we were talking about.
Spider-Man.
CT Toys is putting out Spider-Punk. If you missed that one, it's a really good figure.
Sweet.
Did you see they're going by a different name on Twitter?
Say what?
They have a different name. They're not calling themselves CT Toys anymore.
Yeah, it's I just saw it. What the hell is it?
Mess.
They had their 90 days. It's time to move on.
Well, they're doing that Rebel Tech Black Suit Spider-Man as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. In the house. What up, Art?
Did you see that? The webs come out of the right place.
The same. That's how the Agent Venom is as well. He has hands for webbing to come out.
But he's not flipping, he's flipping.
Doing this because the symbiote suit does this. Spider-Man does
exactly. Like Hasbro doesn't even do that.
It looks cool too. I don't know. It looks cool when it comes out of his suit.
Well, maybe he shoots it out of other orifices as well.
Go web, go. Bye.
Wait, so they're doing
Up and away, web.
Scarlet, and they're doing Superior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're doing Spider-Punk, like which, like in Revoltech style?
No, it's just the SHF.
Oh, the SHF version. Okay.
Yeah.
So the animated movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good shit.
I was gonna say a Revoltech Spider-Punk would go pretty hard.
That'd be pretty sick.
I might be down for that.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't own a single Spider-Man. I really wanted that 77 Spider-Man, but that thing lasted like 4 minutes on Pulse.
Was that the Walmart exclusive one?
That's the same video I watched earlier too.
Fucking Rocco.
This thing looks fucking sick.
He's trolling at some point in this video. He has to be, right?
You got that cotton shirt on? How about that cotton? You wearing cotton? Drinking your water?
The ground.
Mess toys.
I mean, it wouldn't have been a problem if you'd have just not asked Ninja. Like, why you gonna ask with a black dude?
I don't think.
How you feel about cotton, Ninja?
He was just
what
like,
the
fuck? That was awful.
I don't think.
Look at that pose. Like, damn.
That pose rules.
Beautiful.
Solid.
Rocco's mind doesn't work like that. I hope.
No.
I think I saw it on AliExpress for like 30, maybe 33.
Might be. But the Agent Venom was 25, so.
Yeah.
Still damn good price.
Definitely looks
a good looking figure.
Damn, a stand and all that.
That's interesting that they changed the stand.
That's a nice stand too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice.
So it's funny when knockoffs are getting stands and the actual ones aren't.
Well, typically they
Sorry,
come
David,
with like these cheap ass stands. I mean, they do okay. They're clear.
Yeah.
I'm about to go make
That's
some
cool.
food.
make a pre-order purchase.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Let me,
I got so many of those in my cart. It's not even funny.
Jay, what's for dinner?
The other one.
I don't know.
Jay, what's for
I
dinner?
may pick up that. what's the one? Not the Pizza Spider-Man. The All in the Family one.
Renew Your Vows?
The Renew Your Vows. The All.
No,
in
the All in the Family one just comes out. Yeah.
You're talking about cotton shirts. I'm thinking of all of that.
Right.
Sorry.
Archie Bunker.
The rest of us here at Figure Fight Club do not necessarily agree or with all the views posted.
No.
Please don't cancel us.
Figure Fight Club does not approve Max's stupidity.
YouTube doesn't care.
Oh shit! They got new Simpsons.
I want to get a main line. I'd like to have a Spider-Man.
Get the maximum Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go sign up on that dude's Instagram.
Yeah.
Go win you one.
That one definitely had happened because
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Go follow him if you want to win one.
Yeah, you better get on it before J-Mac.
Everyone I've seen has. I haven't seen one person post up and not have QC issues on at least one of the head sculpts.
Did
you see that one lazy pan
I'm gonna be like,
today? Had the eyes were all like Toxic Avenger.
Ninja did.
Well, I think the one head sculpt is supposed to have like a squinty eye and then a fully open eye is what it looks like.
No. I'm talking about the webbing.
Oh, the webbing.
Yeah, it was like shifted over, like under the.
Yeah, I've only seen that on one person. So
yeah, that's a shame.
I've seen it on at least a dozen people posting.
Where are they making the legends right now? In China still?
In the dark, if they're not lining them lines up right.
What do you guys think about it?
It's gotta be because I know that Bobby Valla just went to China for his stuff, and he was talking about his stuff in the same factory as the classifieds, and Marvel was there also. So I
don't think they've moved.
Remember, Hasbro doesn't give a shit. They just put them out.
Nico says get the Mayfex Spidey. No balls, Max.
That's probably the definitive.
I don't own any Mafex. Do you know what? I'll tell you why too. Because I keep seeing those stupid wrist joints with the pegs that go into the hands, and I would break that in about 3 seconds.
You won't though.
I'd break. I won't break it.
Look, dude.
No.
You and I both have fucking huge dick skinners, all right? So, like, the way that we handle things, yeah, all right,
Smooth,
you know,
too.
It's right. So, like, it's easy to replace. It's easy.
Frozen.
Goddamn pigs. Like, it's a little bit of a bitch sometimes because you're like, God damn it, how does this work? But besides that, like, your dick skinners will be okay. It'll be all right.
Yeah, you just gotta like, if you feel resistance, stop. You just have to rotate it to the right.
Adjust. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're still talking about
rule of
the
thumb.
right?
Just get a legend.
Okay, just making sure.
Y'all are off the rails.
Hey, what do you guys think of this figure? Because I still like DC and I need a fix. I don't know if this one I didn't really slip under the radar, but it's kind of came and went. It's this Dark Side from Beast Kingdom.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks nice because
that looks fucking amazing.
Soft goods.
And
even though this is a 10-inch, like a bigger scale, I think it works.
Dark Side's always supposed to be bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, did
Not a fan of that emblem though.
Can you shine light in the back of his head and his eyes glow?
Jesus Christ.
Because that was my shit back in the day.
Probably not.
Oh.
But he does have the beam down here.
Omega beam.
Did anybody
The only
catch
Beast Kingdom I have
on Helidope?
is Rick and Morty, and they suck.
Oh, these are just other.
See, I like on that Dark Side. I like the sculpt, but should his gear really be that? I'm so tired of shiny fucking figures. Just learn how to do a matte finish.
Well, I mean, I guess they could do a matte soft good, but it'd be more like cloth. This is like a pleather. kinda.
Oh yeah. See, I don't.
Well, I hit my figures with like Mr. Clear Coat or whatever, and it just knocks it puts them just matte in one coat, and they look more premium. They look really good.
So Max, here's an alternative. I'm going to share my screen here. Brandon, press button. Beep bop boop bop.
I don't buy it. I don't buy any figure with pleather on it. Zero, because I know what that stuff
this
is
Misco
gonna
Dark
look
Side.
like.
This Misco Dark Side that I'm sharing is probably the best Dark Side.
That thing is heavy too. My friend's got it.
I feel like he's a little stumpy.
I'm only worried about the fact that his head is breakable.
Big.
Yeah. $170. That thing better be the best Dark Side ever.
Isn't
You
it?
get
It's
a
that
third-party transformer for that.
He better
Polystone,
come
right?
he better come with the anti-life recipe for
I was
that.
actually saying, I think the Storm Collector one is pretty damn good.
Well, he's premium. He's made out of the polystone or whatever the hell that shit's called. Yeah.
He looks good. I like it.
He
It's
just
kind
looks
of
like
a nice little updated
short.
version.
Well,
It looks like
the reason I was
a little
asking if
person.
anyone caught the hella dope thing, Dave Vaughn was on there.
738.
He was talking about that one of the guys from Toy Biz is actually going to be running the Mattel DC figures.
Ooh,
The guy who's doing
that's
Spider-Man stuff.
that thing's as
Also, if
big
you're
as
looking
my
for something
head.
to watch after we get done talking about toys, you should check out Retro Freaks on Amazon. It's $2.99 to rent and $9.99 to purchase.
You get your
Maybe.
first royalty check yet?
Maybe tomorrow.
Bro,
night.
I got $5 from this movie. $5 and some comic books. That's what I got paid.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe tomorrow night. Tonight's Daredevil finale.
Oh fuck yeah, Daredevil's on. Shit, I gotta go.
Yeah, Daredevil bored again.
Not until 10, I don't think.
What is it?
Actually, it's
Daredevil
already-
bored?
already.
Bored again?
I'm bored again.
Oh, this
yeah.
season finale is gonna be crazy. Oof.
Is it the season finale or is it another fucking
Yeah.
filler episode that could have been an email?
Season finale.
It's
We're gonna
finale.
see. I can't say shit.
Another one.
Yeah, the season's
Who's
been
that?
like
Yeah.
okay. It could have been better.
Oh, I'm
College?
here.
It could have been a 2-hour movie, 2.5 movie at most.
More
Sorry.
Daredevil. More fucking Daredevil.
No, like it's all part of it, but like the pacing in this is just shit, and you can tell like different writers are like,
Is that really $100 ass? That's what I want to know.
it's $94.
Oh, you can get a $25 ass out of that ROM and just cling it.
Well, go get you some
I
$25
did get
ass,
the
Ty.
notice that my ROM ships on the 22nd. So
There you go.
I'm
From
ready.
Amazon or
Hell yeah.
They've been dropping at
Mine's the-
GameStop,
see,
but
I
they only
do
get
that.
one.
That Mafex looks good. I'm not ready to join the Mez cultists, but
You don't want to join the
hail
Mez, you don't want
salami
to join the
bologna.
Legions. You don't want to join nobody, Max.
because y'all
Yes.
are just my
Join us.
I've got a little J Mac that sits on my shoulder every
Pause.
time I get on, and he just like buy that, buy that, buy that.
Is it
Come on,
also-
let's do it. Buy
Does
that.
it disrupt your does it disrupt your thoughts with random mythic legions?
Only when he says spark it up. Buy that.
Fire it up.
Fire
Nah,
it
my
up.
little-
Fire
my
it
little
up.
J-Mac.
$12 in America right now. I wish they were $5.
All right, I'm
I've
getting
seen
summoned
I've
away
seen a
for
few
rivals.
Mezco pieces. I wouldn't
All right,
mind
man.
having the
Have a good
Joe
one, Tristan.
figures.
Good seeing everybody.
Well, Max, I'm
Take care,
pretty
dude.
sure I
Yeah.
saved you $200.
Max, you mean this
I
fella?
helped you
It is, man.
cancel that hotel thing. So there's $200 for figures right there that you already thought you.
Yeah,
spent.
actually, I do want to thank you for that, J Mac. You saved my ass because it dropped down from. It went from. Such a dumbass. Why would I need to stay in Dallas for DFW? I had 3 nights booked at the hotel. Dropped Sunday night because we come home, and it went from $790 to like $280. So I'm like,
Damn, that's a hell of a
hell
drop.
yeah.
Is that
Look
the
at all
Google
money.
Flights
You know
flight
figures
hack?
now.
I'm on a mission. I got some things to find at DFW that I'm getting this collection I'm gonna get my 00 Snake Eyes. I'm gonna find my Regal Cobra Commander, and then
how many days you going?
It's only 3 days.
3. See, I would go for
Friday,
just a
Friday,
day.
Saturday, and Sunday.
I'd go for a day because say you bring a budget like $800. I'd spend that in an hour, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Time to
go. So what we're doing what we're doing this year at DFW, which is different, is after the flea market, which you should come to because me and Chad are running it. We're gonna actually have the room-to-room trading, and that's where a lot of good deals will be happening. So that's like the first time in a long time since that's happened in Texas. And Max, you are more than welcome to join the Stoner crew as we go to toy stores on Saturday if you'd like.
I know most of those guys. Well, I used to. I think he's fired a bunch of them, but over at Dallas Vintage,
pull out that
creative. I was just talking about how you have stunk up my fucking desk.
How did I stick up your desk, man? I sent shit for our boy down in Columbia.
I opened the bags, and and the way I open a bag is I'm like, oh, what's in the bag?
Yo, you've been sniffing too many baggies, my friend. I'm just saying, you need to chill. That's resin, my friend. That's resin.
It is. I'm gonna throw some little of those baggies in there so it doesn't get drug searched at the border.
Nah, it should be good. It should be good.
See, Hal knows what's up. You just blow the load all up front, and then it's like, shit, I'm tired.
I only got 2 things that I need though. That's other than that, and I'm severely considering trying to shoot for a complete 1982 GI Joe set.
That's easily done at DFW at that show. There's a lot of good vendors.
You could do that in the first like 10 minutes.
Easily done. But that Sears Missile Command base is not easily purchased.
Yeah. There's one at DFW right now, Max. A dude brought in all of his Joes that are in pristine condition, and it's package free. So, also you should check out the Dallas Vintage Toys YouTube channel every Saturday at 9 a.m.
And I'm too busy watching the other guys.
You should watch it after that then, so you can go, oh, Jeff knows these guys. They do a great job of filming this thing.
No time to sleep.
Oh, you know the guys who film it?
They're the guys that made fucking retro freaks.
They do a good job filming it. They got a good little show. Never mind. I'm gonna stop there. They do a good job. Yes, everybody should check it out.
Shit. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a night too, man.
All right, Dave.
All right,
All
man.
right, man. Y'all have a go, man. Take it easy.
Later, dude.
Max, there's
Creative,
no time to
you
sleep.
get any,
You have to watch more YouTube.
You get any pickups, Creative?
God, I watched so much.
Yeah, I did. Give me just a half a second.
Let's squeeze these in.
Nothing like too crazy, but I did.
Well, in that case.
I mean, I finally got the last.
Oh, nice.
Got my Nightcrawler in, so now I'm not gonna dig him out. But the onslaught's the onslaught's finished.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yep. That tube thing for the gun was kind of weird. I mean, it was like
yeah. Kind of reminds me like a Doom character, like the color scheme and everything.
Yeah,
that's viable.
Do you know anybody who 3D prints? You might be able to come up with something for that.
I mean, I might know a guy. Hell yeah. But yeah, I just got him. And then, of course, the pre-orders today, I was able to get those. So those are good.
And Brandon, you got your claw pre-order just in time because it just sold out.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Brandon bought the last 3.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, the claw? Yeah.
Nah, Gonzo was trying to buy him just now too. Shit.
Man,
I kind of expected that thing to sell out a little sooner, but
yeah,
we kind of had it. They had it. I don't dislike this. I think this is purposeful. You click on, the GI Joe brand, and it shows you the new figures. But then you got to go over to the left and go down a little bit, and there's another little GI Joe, and that put the claw in. And I think they kind of created a little weird system that kept everybody. I think it's an anti-scalper tool, honestly, but it took me a minute to find it.
So when I got it on there at 12:59, the listings were already on there, and then they disappeared almost immediately, and then didn't pop back up to like 101.
See, the Cobra Commander and Monkey Wrench were live on Amazon at 12:30 Central.
Oh shit! Yeah. Talbot's. I see it now. It's gone. Yeah, it's all gone.
I got mine on Amazon, and then I had to re-up on Hasbro Pulse because I have FOMO and didn't want to miss out on any other Pulse exclusives. And then I found out today that Pulse will not be doing free shipping on HasLabs anymore. So if you're a Pulse Premium member, if you're a Premium member, you don't get that benefit like you used to.
No incentive whatsoever.
No.
But that's just on the HasLabs.
Yeah, but still, that's one of the most expensive items to ship.
You should be getting that.
Which is funny because they ship they ship DHL, who were the cheapest bastards to ship with.
Right. So what they did, they changed their shipping partner, got cheaper shipper, and now they're paying. Well, you still get free shipping on your other orders. It's just the HasLab order doesn't get free shipping.
Day by day, they get.
If I ordered a Rattler and I had to pay an additional, if I ordered a Rattler and had to pay an additional $100 in shipping, I would probably burn a fucking building down.
I did buy a Rattler, and if I have to pay $100 in shipping, I'm going to spend that $100 on a trip to Rhode Island.
It's only going to be for future stuff. It's not. They're not going to retro.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because Hasbro would never fuck over anybody. Never.
Yeah. It's the tariffs. That's why they're charging you extra.
Dude, that was
tariffs.
There's a reason why they spelled Chris Cox wrong.
Man, I'm sure.
Nice rule keeper. He got his orders in. That's good. Cool.
Of course, I don't think you're going to be seeing any. I don't think you have to worry about it because I don't think you're going to be seeing any HasLabs until all this shit's over with anyway.
I hope not, that's
we were talking about earlier. You have to use you had to use PayPal and it would go right through. Which is they got to fix their site. That shit's whack.
So I have figured I've had the issue with the not taking the payment before, and it's all on the phone number. You have to because when they auto generate your phone number from your information.
That was the problem I had.
They put the parentheses in there, and then the system tries to read it, and it doesn't work. So you have to read it.
They've got three problems. One is the phone number problem. The second is if you had your address listed when they did the site transfer here, 6 months back from the old Pulse to the new Pulse. Yeah, last summer. Okay, it's been a year. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's been almost a year.
And so you had to go in and delete your whole address and then re-enter that. And then then there's another problem with credit cards. It's their sites. It's bullshit.
It's buggy.
Yeah.
Here's our new site. It sucks.
You don't get notifications like you used to.
Look,
no.
Everybody got a chance to get their shit today.
Yeah,
and if they didn't, then they,
the site is bad, but it's nowhere near like the website is nowhere near as bad as the app.
Dude, I can't even get the app to load.
I uninstalled the app.
Fuck that app.
Yeah, I got called to work this morning, and I'm over here like I'm gonna fucking miss my pre-orders. Yeah,
that's their app right there. And I'm here to tell you, I got really good Wi-Fi in this house. That thing will do that. I haven't had that. That app has not worked for me in at least 6 months.
$1 billion company can't get their
So after they canceled my Maximum Spider-Man, they still had him for sale on Hasbro Pulse, and I went to check him out. And I tried for 3 hours, and I updated my card. I did all this shit. They wouldn't let me check out. Next thing I know, they're completely sold out, and they took it out of my cart. So I was like, "Fuck you." They don't like me.
Yeah, it sounds pretty hard. No, but Hasbro would never fuck over any of its customers with that. No,
Not at all.
I still can't figure it out why they cancel.
Hasbro don't give a fuck about you.
I have money in my bank account.
They allow too many orders to go through.
But I did it the first hour of the first day. I was one of the first people in there. At 106. When it dropped at 1 o'clock, I was there at 106, and I pre-ordered it. So they fucked me over.
I mean, it could just be it could be clerical errors because it's all set up by the devs. They probably put in extra numbers. They were told like accept 1,500, and they put like 1,600 because of typo or some shit. It's just a little piece of code.
Are you making excuses for them, Brandon?
Well, they still work for Hasbro. It's all Hasbro.
That sounds like what a shill would do.
Oh, jeez. Well, no, it's incorrect.
I'm just gonna bought it on eBay, even though they can't.
I want to hear that shit.
And yes,
$1 million
because I got Maximum Spider-Man. So yes, I am.
If anybody's looking for a 1/12 vehicle, I just found one on Amazon for $80. It's a remote control Hummer. I put the link in the private chat.
Cool. So we can buy it first. And then
I think Ken's Toys sent me a link the other day for the there's a Barbie like a 55 Corvette remote control.
Yeah.
Thought I'd if it would scale right, I'd totally do that. Repaint it as Flint's car.
It'd be Bruce Wayne's fucking sports car.
Yeah, it would definitely mash up with scale wise for it's hot pink.
Yeah, the only thing about the RCs is a lot of times they're the interiors don't have any leg room.
Yeah.
True.
You gotta cut the figures legs off.
Yeah. It'd be like Flash Thompson.
So Brandon, starting to fill in your shelves there.
All right, Hal. I haven't eaten since like.
It's just random stuff that I've been picking up. Kinda.
I'll stop.
I was so confused the other day watching the video you guys pre-recorded, and I was like, "Holy shit! B must have had crap in boxes for years, waiting to get on them shelves. He's full again."
Oh no! The room next door. Yeah, there's like 3 more collections in there. It's fucking ridiculous.
The shelves look great tonight, man.
Abby said in the chat that was the stream where you finally decided screw.
It was
McFarlane shit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because I seen all the figures they were showing off, and I was like, "Fuck!"
It's like these thickies, not these pennies.
Yeah. And that shows like that was recorded before like the McFarlane license announcement and all that stuff. So I've been thinking about it for a long time, and then once that announcement was made, it was solidified. Like, yeah, this has to happen because like it was the perfect timing. And then of course Duarte's project dropped, and all the stars aligned, and I moved it all quickly, and it just worked out.
I still want to know.
I wish I had more to sell.
How the hell is that guy who hijacked all those McFarlane figures planning on offloading them? Because it's like, dude, they all got stolen. Hey, I'm selling
literally every single Joker, right?
The Supergirls and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Duarte's going to do
a behind the scenes and he's got Supergirls and Jokers.
Nah, he'll have them on eBay.
You're going to see just how much work Duarte put into building that command center. So at $2,000, I think you got to steal.
Yeah, it's. I'm excited. He said I think he's almost done with it. If I'm not
just
mistaken.
the electronics alone.
Yeah.
Wiring up 500 LEDs. Like, no, thank you.
That's like
when I guessed it was the command center, he's like, "Do you know how much work that is? Do you know how insane that would be?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I said it."
He already knew because he built it. Yeah, he showed me the first pictures. I was like, no effing way, dude. Like, yes. I've seen other ones before, and they look. I thought those looked good, like fan made ones. But this is the best one I've ever seen.
It's
Brandon, what is that?
Anyone's ever seen.
That gray figure that's next to your Vanguard. Is that like a gray Hulk or something?
Like on the same level?
Yeah.
Yeah, to the left of it.
The big guy?
Yeah.
It's the Raw series, the monkey. That McFarlane did.
I remember that.
Because he's just like chilling, like.
Yeah, because he
That
doesn't
was
stand
such a
the legs.
weird, random line.
Yeah, he wanted to do like kids stuff, but it's cool because he's got like there's a hidden like Spawn logo in it, so it's kind of like a Cygor like kind of character. It's pretty cool, and it was like $20 or something. Big chunk of plastic
for $20.
Hell yeah! That's the only one I got from that line. I think I guess it failed, and he just doesn't do it anymore. But it was cool.
Hell yeah!
I got the can of the anti-dust spray that I haven't used yet. Sitting there chilling.
Yes, I
There
did
you go,
see that
creative.
rumbling through the galaxy.
Hell yeah! I'm just glad I made it.
You're in. It
Sweet.
goes out tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, I just want to make sure you knew that was coming.
I had
Apparently
no
this-
idea.
This
It
dude
just
robbed
showed up
like
today.
3
Nice.
comic book stores, and he robbed some very specific items that don't.
Oh,
pop
that-
up that.
I saw that on Facebook.
said
Someone was
that?
posting about that.
That happened here a couple of years ago. And one night these guys robbed 3 of the Ultimate Comics shops. And,
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, wasn't it like one of the employees?
It was something like that. I don't remember, but
these dudes put it together. They all got in a little group chat, put it together, and figured out who it was, called the police, and got the guy. And now they're
Yeah.
writing a comic book about them being heroes and this dude being a villain. Of course, he's gonna
That's
be
so
a little
dumb.
slicker.
Like you don't sell the shit like that instantly. You got to sit on it for a while and fucking move it.
Yeah, that guy's an idiot.
Morons.
I mean,
Next month on Netflix.
Dark
can't-
web.
you can't trade
It's
toys for
not-
drugs.
They
man.
already do Americans' Dumbest Criminals.
What was it early on in social media? How many people were getting caught on like Facebook, flaunting the shit that they stole and got
My
popped?
favorite is the dude that runs up and throws the brick, and it bounces off the window and hits him in the head and knocks him out.
Well,
Just-
there was an auction house who, I'm not going to say their name because I'm not supposed to know all this, but there was an auction house here about 2 years ago, I think, and they had somebody plotted. You were looking at Superman #1, Batman #1, high graded. I'm talking, the one that just sold for like
Who hasn't traded weed
3
for
million?
toys before?
Oh man, this was it. They were going to break into this auction house and caught them.
I'm just fucking with you, Starscream.
Oh.
Well, Derek, I don't know if you saw the thing on Reddit. There was a post of a guy that was like, "I just got my grill," and it was the Age of Apocalypse Cyclops. He's like, "I traded $1 gram and $20 for this. I'm so happy," and everyone was just memeing so hard. They're like, "I traded Nate for this action figure," and it was just the worst figures you've ever seen.
So Starscreamer, is that because you've never smoked weed in your life?
I have partaken. It's just not
I've
something I
inhaled.
actually do.
You just don't use it as a bargaining chip for getting toys?
No, I no.
Well,
Is
you can
that
pay
how
with
you're
it at the
getting all these
self-checkout.
mythic legions?
What, Max? Don't you worry about that.
That's why Jets
Oh, you're right.
so much
You're
on
right. I'm
Superman.
going back. I'm going back to minding my own.
J Max going down in the corner and shaking his money maker for daddy. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, y'all should be contact high.
K-Mac's the only daddy in
One
any
time.
scenario like that, all right? Dense.
I need to get some guns for Bert and get him ready for the heist. Can't stop playing with his figure. It's so sick. Like
You ain't got the
Man,
Valaverse
seriously,
with, like,
you want some guns? And listen, Valaverse is fine, but for the scale those are, you need to holler at creative. holy shit, those guns that were in that bag are beautiful.
Oh yeah, no, I print those all.
Beautiful work.
Yeah.
I was so pissed that none of them scaled to anything I own, so I couldn't nip one or two of them.
I mean, hit me up. What do you want?
I know.
Jeff, I'm sorry your internet sucks.
You 3D scan.
It's legal now, Roll Keeper.
The scan. No. So the ones that I have, there's STL subscription that I'm part of. You probably know Don Man Art. It's like he does like crazy head sculpts. It's like $20 a month, and yeah, it's like he puts out like probably 15 or 20 head scans a month, and you get to vote on which ones come up each month.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, I've been.
I wouldn't print them on my printer. It's PLA PETG. So.
Well, I've got PLA and STL. So
Creative, do you remember what heads you sent to Max? Because we were trying to guess what some of them were.
Yes.
There was a Metal Gear Solid. There was a couple different versions of Red Hood.
There were three Red Hoods. There was the classic Red Hood, which was already painted. There was the Outlaw Red Hood, and then there was a damaged version of the Outlaw Red Hood. And then there were two versions of Red X from the Teen Titans cartoons show, one regular, one damaged. I think those were all of the ones I sent him. I can't remember if I sent him anything else. But I've got like hundreds of head sculpts that I do for like my customs and stuff.
I got me a Nico Tronus head coming in here soon.
Hell yeah!
Oh, that's so cool.
Even though his beard's I'm like, bro, did you scan Kratos' head? Like, you think you're
So
a Greek
you're
god?
going to have the bearded wizard-looking Adam Sandler head.
And one second.
I mean, I didn't see what y'all saw with the Adam Sandler thing. I see more of like a Kratos custom is what I see. Like, paint him white with some red, give him the gray hair like he's the older.
I can't remember who said it on Chad's channel.
You
but
have
as soon as
spent
somebody
too much
said-
time with those hobbits smoking their leaf, Gandalf.
As soon as somebody said he looked like Sandler, I'm like, I see it.
It's all 0.3% anyway, so it's good.
So let's see. He just released updates for these guys. So these are customs that I've done. We got a
Ooh.
so this is a Snake Plissken head, but he just announced a what's his name?
Let me see that front face to face.
Billy Kessler. I haven't painted the eyes yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a Billy Kessler. And then this is my version of Mercer, which has got a cable head, but he's got a Mercer head that he just put out.
Nice.
That I'm gonna do that. And
What body is that?
this is a the body is Cobra Island roadblock with Crocmaster's arms.
And then the Viper legs.
No, these are roadblocks legs, and I sculpted with green stuff the ribbing on there.
Okay.
So to make it look like the other Vipers. And then this, I just got around to getting this guy mostly finished. I got to paint his weapons and stuff, but for the pre-orders today, I got my monkey wrench.
What bike is that? Is that the Wolverine bike?
Wolverine.
Yeah, the Wolverine bike.
Yeah.
I picked him up. Go ahead.
I got to get
I was
some
just
of
gonna
those
say
ordered.
that's a hell of a George Michael you got going on there.
I know, right? But no, I was going to show that I've got, like, seriously, I've got a box of just, like, I'm just going to, like, head sculpts. Just. That
I was getting some.
Yep.
The scopes.
Yep. Like, he does like let's see, like there's the October Guard horror show.
Oh, dang.
Ooh.
I got that helmet.
Yeah, don't mind my paint jobs. Then there's like a Craven the Hunter head that he put out. And the cool part about his subscriptions, if you're Riley, if you want to get them, is when you get a membership with him, you retroactively get 50% off all of his back catalog.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Nice.
And I'm trying to look. Here's one that I did myself. I kind of kit bashed one. I did the low light head before low light actually came out. So let's see. Working on that some balaclava heads. I was working on some ice vipers, and then he came out with an ice viper head. So now I'm just like, I don't know if you can see this one because it's not painted. It's still clear, but that's a hydro viper.
Cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I'm gonna make a custom one of those to be like my eel commander. I got a couple different versions of Matt Murdock. Glasses, no glasses, smile, no smile. But
Where's
yeah, just,
Billy?
Oh yeah.
Those crazy Joes? They just.
Yeah, so I mean, there's just tons of. Oh, you wanna?
Tons of fun.
You wanna? Terminator, Arnie. I haven't painted the silver yet, but yeah, just all kinds of freaking head sculpts that I've got that I just haven't got around to doing the bodies for yet.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Speaking of heads, I saw somebody actually rip the lightning off of the Electro, and it is Jamie Foxx under there. He just
really?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
With a big hole in his head.
Yeah, but it's like in his forehead, so it's cool because you could just patch it up with some green stuff and just color match it, and you got a perfectly good Jamie Foxx.
So what happened in the design process? And A, they not want to pay for Jamie Foxx's likeness, or B, they already started designing it before they found out they wouldn't pay for Jamie Foxx's likeness.
That's probably what happened. They sculpted it up, and then they're like, whoa. Like, well, we already got the head, just add the lightning to it. Or they took away the unmasked head and just had it twice. Like,
it's the same thing they did. Okay, and this is just my personal headcanon, but it's the same thing that happened with Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. They did the head sculpt and everything like that, and then they like released the figure without the head sculpt, but they were like, hey, this is a good head sculpt. Let's just put that on Breaker.
Yeah, that's crazy that they didn't do a Gyllenhaal for that figure. I mean, it's crazy.
Headcanon.
Yeah, he literally like spent 80% of that movie without the fucking,
like I said, that's got to be baked into the contracts. If you're like a new actor coming into the MCU, like toy likeness is got to be baked into that shit. Like
I would think
it depends, because you got to remember, a lot of these actors that signed up for MCUs, they were known, but they weren't like big known until MCU.
Like, actually, if you really want to think about this, it's just some inside baseball. If you noticed, all the figures that we are getting from the MCU have been in multiple productions.
Yep.
Well, I think Scarlett Johansson had a lot to do with that when Disney started using her likeness to sell the movie, and she sued. That's when that's I think when you started seeing a lot of those likeness issues, because I think a lot of people's contracts got
adjusted,
changed around. Yeah,
because they were not.
Yeah, that's the industry term.
They were not getting royalties from the action figures. So like, and everybody has learned the George Lucas lesson. So like, I think the only ones that didn't care were the big three, which is Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. But like everybody else was like, "Where's that fucking money?"
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they already got their money.
Right, exactly.
And on the MCU topic, I don't know if this is bullshit, but I heard there's going to be a second trailer for Fantastic Four coming soon, with Reed Stretchy.
I'm curious.
Which Reed?
How much money was he supposed to get?
Who? Oh,
yeah.
Well,
Baron
how much money does he deserve?
How much does he get from an Ollie's transaction?
Right. How about 1 cent for every figure that was sold, my dude? How about
no,
that?
like a fraction of a penny.
Right. Like,
What about those? What about all them? All them Eternals actors.
Yep.
That didn't sell.
So, the first 10 movies that came out, everybody was like, these are bangers. Like everything that led up to the Avengers, that money was being tossed out, but not as much as we all think. After the first Avengers movie, everybody's paycheck went up about 10 to 25%. Writers, on the other hand, took a 10 to 25% loss in how much they got paid.
And
that's why they struck, and that's why we get shit for every time you have a writer's strike. You get shit movies and shit TV for the next 5 to hopefully not 10 years.
And that's why you should support independent film like Retro Freaks, now on Amazon for $9.99 to purchase or $2.99 to rent. And don't forget Retro Freaks 2 coming out on April 30th at the Texas Theater where they caught Lee Harvey Oswald. It's a great experience, by the way.
That one writer strike is what killed one of my favorite shows, Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of
that was that first big one.
Well, Heroes, and there was another one that I liked.
Battlestar Galactica.
No, it was an Eddie Izzard show.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Hours.
Mockingbird Lane.
No. He was a gypsy. I know that's a bad term, but that's
you can fucking say gypsy. It's okay. They don't care.
Why is gypsy a bad term?
It's considered a slur now because it's now they're Romani.
Who? The people that think there's 47 genders out there?
Look,
come on, man.
Well, I mean,
stop it.
Group of people doesn't want to be called something, then, you know.
Romani is what they want to be called. That's what they should be called.
Right? It's where I draw the line is you can say fucking midgets. You did fucking little people bullshit. They're goddamn midgets.
No, it's the people that aren't those people that get offended. Like it's the white Karens out there that are black people. Like what? Get the fuck out of here.
Anyway, Eddie Izzard was in a show where he was what was the name of that show?
IMDb it for you.
Yeah, that's gonna bug me.
What was the plot?
He was a grifter who was pretending to be this like him and his family came across this car wreck where this dude and his wife got killed, and they basically just assumed their identities because they were moving to a new town and they had bought this new house.
I know the one you're talking about. I know the one you're talking about.
And it was really good. And they only came out with like one season of it, and then like the second season got canceled because of the writer's strike.
The Riches.
The Riches, yes, that's the one.
I remember that show. Yeah, I do vaguely remember that show.
Yeah, it was alright.
J Mac keeping it real.
I mean,
good show.
I mean, it was good in the fact that there was not a lot like it.
I'll tell you a show I really like. Did any
it was
of
a
you
good
watch
show.
Legend of the Seeker, The Sword of Truth?
Oh, F that.
My brother did.
I
watched.
Very Goodkind is a ass. He's a jackass. He is a misogynist, and he freaking owes me $47 for those last 4 books.
Oh,
yeah, he's kind of got a point.
Don't hold back, Starscreamer. Tell me how you really feel.
Dude, the last I read it was one of the things where I was in that train wreck. I'm like, you know what? I might as well finish it off there. Last 3 books were like literally over 1,400 pages, and the resolution between the main character and the main antagonist was
spoilers.
Less than 3 sentences.
Yeah, well, he's got a point.
It is like 20 years old now, so.
Also, Terry Goodkind was a fucking ass. I'm sorry, the man's dead. I don't care.
Man,
spit on his grave.
Pretty much. Oh, I'm not the only one. That is commonplace.
Little Hawk Tuo in there.
Terry Goodkind really did fuck over the fantasy book readers, and like.
Sorry, Brian.
Well, I mean, I can relate. One of my like favorite books as a kid. The writer of it is a complete R's face.
It's like a common theme with some of these writers.
Where's the Scott card?
Yes, Ender's Game.
Damn, good.
You just read the same book over and over again.
So you're saying you don't like the sirens from Legend of Secret?
All I know is if you know the story behind the Mord Sith, it's called The Guy Had Freaking Issues.
I don't give a fuck about that, dude. I'm talking about the actual story of the show. And that
You
fine
can
ass
appreciate the art and hate the. You can appreciate the art and hate the artist. It's unfortunately very true.
Yes, but then the end of the last books were absolute trash.
No, David, I agree with you. I'm just floating that out there. That's all.
Listen, you're talking about a guy who loved Warren Ellis. I definitely have to pull that stuff apart.
No, but yeah, I hear you, man.
Yeah.
But there's always a difference between the show and the books too. Like
True that.
So you
Well, I mean,
gotta
well, I mean,
appreciate the show for the show, and then appreciate the book for the book.
So that's like a
That's
big
why I
thing.
just don't read, so I'm never disappointed.
There you go.
I just watch the
There
movies.
you go, Brandon. That's the
why I
motto.
just read Lord of the Rings over and over and over.
See, I brought that up on Universally Redundant Thursdays at 6:30 Central.
Here we go.
About
Good
the about comic books and everything else.
You mean redacted? Oh.
Or J.K. Rowling.
Back to my first point, kids.
I thought J.K. Rowling
Don't
did.
smoke crack.
Steroids are bad for you too.
I still wish I could get a Chris Benoit action figure, but that will never happen.
No,
But would if you got a Chris Benoit action figure, would they have to sculpt comically short arms?
Ew. Would they give him a gun?
Give him a bunch of bumps on his head from all the brain damage he had.
I'm going to hell.
Hey,
Just give us
I just need it. I just,
T-Rex arms.
That his song.
I just
again.
need it for the ring. Just need it for the ring.
Brandon, where would you
Separate-
hang him? I mean, display him.
Yeah, man, like the hanging jokes. That's fucking no go. Let's not even fucking go there. None of you have fucking seen the 12-year-old fucking hang themselves in a cell. Let's fucking not do that.
Oh
Mm-mm.
God.
Nah.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Sorry, really quick.
Yeah, you took it there. In comedy,
The thing
there's
is-
no lines, bro.
I
Yeah,
can,
you're
I
absolutely
can,
right.
I can separate that stuff, like like back when the Flash movie came out, all the Ezra stuff going on in the drama. I put all that aside. I went in there, I watched Batman, and I was highly entertained, and it was a pretty good movie. Like,
I like how you called it Batman and not Flash.
Well, I did mean Flash. I did mean
Still
Flash.
haven't seen that movie.
It's really good. Like,
I'll watch it.
I didn't hate. Yeah, I didn't hate the Ezra.
it's not the
guy
best thing I've ever
Flash.
seen. Yeah, but
If you're
it's,
not
it's
paying for
very
it, it's
entertaining.
worth it.
The way he runs is so weird. He runs like he's falling.
Like always falling down. Yeah.
But
I can't keep my balance.
Brandon, I will say,
CW Flash.
Brandon, if you find someone that'll do a Chris Benoit head sculpt, I'll 3D print it for you.
Yeah. I've actually seen somebody put out a sick Chris Benoit custom figure.
Who
it
is
was really
Chris
dope.
Benoit?
He was the
Am I
wrestler
too
that,
old?
I don't even watch wrestling.
No, you're not
that
too old,
thing.
man.
He
was
I
a
know
wrestler
Never
that-
mind.
Yeah.
He was a
No,
wrestler with a lot of emotional and mental health issues, and unfortunately, he snapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Famous. That's
Yeah,
where
I remember.
Yeah. I remember that there was this big special on him and how great of a guy he was, and then like the news about what he did came out, and that fucking special was ripped out immediately of every source of media ever.
They completely removed him from every mention of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, bath salts are bad. Okay, kids.
Yeah, essentially.
There's a lot more than
They
that.
did that with that
Especially when you
Shazam, too.
combine that with
Yeah,
multiple
they did.
head damage that you get.
And
Well, his finisher was
testosterone.
the flying headbutt. So,
Harley Race
You can
said
only.
that was his
I'm
number
here
one
to
regret
tell
for
you,
coming up with that
I am
movie.
living proof that you can only bounce that head off so many things before something up there breaks. So, woohoo! Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I gotta go. I'm falling asleep now. So
yeah, we have
I will
reached
see y'all
our
in the
we have
streams.
reached our limit too.
Okay, well then I'll wait and then I'll go.
Yeah, you can get your shout outs.
can't fall asleep
So yeah,
yet.
everybody,
Watch Daredevil.
shout out what you want to shout out, and then we'll all go watch Daredevil.
Yeah, essentially.
I got nothing to shout out. It's just me. Hit me up if you want 3D prints.
Do it.
He's dying.
No dying.
You should check out Universally Redundant on my channel at 6:30 Central.
You can catch up my reviews on True Star Screamer here on YouTube and every Thursday on the Figure Action Podcast.
There you go.
Check out my channel, Rowdy Riles, right there. Check out my D Amazing interview, please. And if you like my content, feel free to become a member. It's 99 cents, so it's not like you're breaking the bank.
Go rent Retro Freaks. Or buy it. For the love of God.
Ooh, got hot in here. It seems like I'm gonna shout out Maryland Toy Expo because Blake Tarpley said he's coming.
Ooh, I'm going too.
Riley's coming. Toy Gains and Jerk said they might be coming down. So the Maryland Toy Expo is looking lit this year.
I may have convinced D Amazing to come. I told him when it was, so he maybe will bring it.
Hey,
right
one Mary.
Have fun with Blake. Blake's good people.
Oh, I can already tell me Blake will get along great. He ain't soft skinned.
No, he's just a good person.
Trying to figure out if we're live on Friday or if we have another pre-record. I can't remember.
Don't you have Seth?
You're live.
Yes, you're right. We have
Bobby comes
Seth.
back Wednesday.
Why the fuck do I know that?
You're right. Yes, we have Seth on Friday. That was a good episode. We had a lot of fun talking to him. And
Max, are you going?
so we have one more pre-record, and then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming. I don't think we revealed who we'll be coming back with, but it's going to be a fun one. So stay tuned for that.
Is it Batman?
It might be Batman.
Or is it totally unrelated? Is it Bruce Wayne Industrialist?
But we're not going to say which Batman it is. So.
Oh crap!
Yeah, that's our show, and as always,
ahead,
it's been fun chilling.
Oh, can I
yeah,
shout out my stuff?
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on, let me shout my stuff out, Brandon.
Shout
it's
it
right
out.
Here. Talib 1980 collects YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X. I'm like 33 subs away from 200. Reviews on Tuesdays and Fridays. And
how can you resist those rosy cheeks? Go subscribe.
Thank you. Come again.
Spread the love, everybody. Spread the love, chat.
You got to build that. You got to do a video and build that Optimus.
Yeah, I made like.
Yes, you do.
Well, I wanted to go live last weekend, but then everybody else is going live, and I'm like, eh.
Fuck everybody else. Just do what you want.
And then everybody, let's shout out Rollkeeper for like keeping the chat like locked
Oh, yeah, man. Rollkeeper. Rollkeeper holds it down.
I heard a story about Rollkeeper. But I'm not
going
to tell you.
Like Rollkeeper. I give up, bro.
It's all true. Everything you've ever heard about Dano, 100% true.
And I've got insert name here. Every Thursday at 5, I'm live drawing. Don't watch this week episode. It'll just piss you off. So, nah.
I'm going to watch it. I'll be there.
Way to sell it.
Before I go live at 8 p.m. on Thursday.
Don't watch next week's either. It'll just piss you off even more.
Only shitty drivers piss me off.
Yes.
I should totally do it live while driving.
Action figure addict saying something's going down on the LSWA on Sunday.
I'm not
We're
allowed
going
to
to
drive
beat each other up.
Hey, and check out
I'm not
AFA.
allowed to drive for 6 months, so
Yeah.
Hey, check out AFA. Yeah, check out AFA tomorrow too. He's got Gaines on, and they're doing an interview, and it should be interesting. Top 5 80s metal albums.
Check the replay on Forte.
And
he's the reason I broke my phone.
Yeah,
it's AFA's fault.
All right.
Say what?
I mean, at price.
Oh, I got you. Who wants to sign us out with some words of wisdom?
I will.
I got a book of quotes. You want book of quotes?
God.
Well, Jeff called it. Here we go.
Is that the one?
Here we go, Jeff. It's all you. Sign us out.
Jesus is my co-pilot, and we're cruising for pussy.
As we wrap up tonight's fun, the figures in talk, so we've just begun. Join us next time for thrills anew. In the world of Figure Fight Club, it's all for you. Make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. See you next week on Figure Fight Club, stay strutting. This isn't goodbye, it's just to see you later. In the meantime, go check out another creator. So keep your figures on display until we gather here someday. Remember the tales and the laughs we shared. Here at Figure Fight Club, you're treasured and cared.